Am I going? I guess I am? Even though Streamlabs doesn't say I am. That is so weird. That is generally kind of weird. Streamlabs does not say I'm going, and what the fuck? Oh my god. Streamlabs, come on. What the fuck? Okay, weird. Here, let me do this, I guess. Man, Streamlabs really had to fucking be stupid. Fuck me. That's fucking great. Maybe the reason why is because if I do this, maybe it's not fucking showing it off. Yeah, maybe, I guess. Yeah, that might be it, honestly. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's really fucking annoying. Get that out there. Now, somebody explain it. See that. Okay, I think that should fix that issue. I think. Dude, Streamlabs really fucked up on this. It really honestly fucking did. Man. Dude, fuck this app, bro. Talking to Elon Musk just openly endorsed Nazis, MC. Dude, Elon Musk has always endorsed Nazis. Like, he literally was born and raised in apartheid. I mean, of course he had. Of course he would do that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention when I was at the pub, but Streamlabs made like an update to where it's honestly retarded as fuck. And I'm pretty sure I can't like have a screen up anymore at this point, but I'm gonna actually maybe see if that would work. It doesn't. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I basically have no screen anymore. Like, we're never gonna be able to react to anything anymore at this point, so that's just fucking great. Reply true to a literal Nazi anti-Jew post. I mean, I'm not really surprised. Like I said, I mean, he's kind of a JQer piece of shit, so not really surprised by it. Just as much as I'm not surprised with Streamlabs being fucking retarded and literally can't, like, do the basic, you know, thing, like, you know, I don't know, fucking, like, react to some shit casually, because I guess that's just unacceptable. Casually. Why does it think I'm in vertical mode? Like I'm in horizontal, you stupid fucking phone? Honestly, that's literally why, you know, like, I think it's having a problem. Because I have a screen set up for when it's in vertical mode, but for some reason my phone's registering it like it's in horizontal. Spazzing. Well, funny enough, no, it's not right now. It's the app. It's Streamlabs that is doing that right now. It's not my phone, it's the app specifically that has fucked this up. Like, the app is specifically fucked up. It's not my phone this time. Like, I swear to God, it literally isn't. The app is trash. Dude has done too much damage to American society. I mean, he's basically the modern version of Thomas Edison. Like, because honestly, like, when it comes to, you know, Elon Musk, he's basically a corporate cutthroat, you know, fascist robber baron. Just like fucking Thomas Edison was. So, I mean, he's just like our version of that at this point. A fucking thief, a parasite, a little cutthroat robber baron, I mean, and an authoritarian shitbag that literally cannot accept any form of criticism whatsoever. Endorses Nazism because Henry Ford and fucking Thomas Edison were people that also endorsed Nazism. At least the early proto-Nazism and eugenics and anti-Semitism. So, I mean, these robber baron pieces of shit are honestly all cut from the same fucking cloth. I mean, you know, Thomas Edison was no fucking different. You know, Henry Ford, no different. It's just that, you know, at this point, we have that version, you know, only a 2023 version. And a lot more smug and a lot more parasitical and a lot more egotistical. I also love how, like, Streamlabs does not let me know how long I've been going for. It literally just says 0 seconds and 0 minutes. Which, how's that supposed to dictate anything? How's that supposed to help me? Man, Streamlabs is so fucking garbage. Fuck this app. For it be trash. It's not perma-trash. That's why I say. Man, that fucking... Dude, that Royal Blood show is just too fucking goddamn good. I'm just gonna say that right now. Fucking crowd surfed twice. Like, I got up on that bitch twice, son. Like a fucking epic-ass crowd surf and shit. It's just so beautiful. It was epic. My friend Harley was honestly surprised I wasn't kicked out, but why would they kick me out for crowd surfing? It's not like I was, like, you know, being violent or anything. It's just a little fun little crowd surf goof. That's all it was. And it was very fun. Fun indeed. Here, you know, put some other tunes in the background. Aw, little sleepy doggo. Doggo's just so sleepy and cute over there. It's adorable. And he's groany. Am I not... Okay, there we go, cool. Man, YouTube's app's also kind of fucking finicky, too. Doesn't immediately let me know if I'm actually live or not. That's great. Man, fuck technology. For it be shit. Actually, I now try to record at least like a little bit of me trying to crowd surf. I want to see if I actually got any of it. Hold up here. Dump truck. Maybe here? No, not here. I know there's like one video that I did where I got myself crowd surfing a little bit. I want to see if I can find it. So this? yep. All right. Yeah, I found a video where I'm crowd surfing here. Oh, here it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right, here we go. Got myself crowd surfing this bad boy. Hell yeah. Okay, that definitely has to be uploaded for sure. That's some good shit right there. Like that. Lamau. Just letting you know right now, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to pull this up. I'm just putting that right the fuck out there right now, but... Oh wow, Reddit decided to be cooperative. An American Woman Associate was shocked to discover... An American Woman Associate was shocked to discover that Alaska isn't actually an island, calling for an overhaul of the school curriculum. Bitch be dumb. Like, really dumb. Does she also not realize that Alaska has islands in the state? Like, what was it called? The, fucking, I forgot. Like, it's basically like an atoll. It's like got those little, like, islands that kind of extend out a little bit there. They didn't call it the Great Sea of Canada for nothing. The Great Sea of Canada. Yeah, like, but, I mean... I'm honestly fucking shocked about how stupid, like, some Americans are. If there are people that genuinely think that. Because, oh my god, if that's the case, holy shit, that is sad. What do you do for a living? Retail work. Grocery store worker for the most part. Do daily work. Journeyman at a grocery store. So, I'm not gonna lie, that's a very random question for, like, me being here after a concert, just, like, all fucking, frankly, knocked the hell out. Didn't think my, question about work would pop up. But now, whatever, fucking. Thinking about at least, maybe doing like a second, like, kind of part-time job, at least, doing a KJ / like karaoke DJing. Do you believe in Marxist alienation? Have you felt it? Marxist alienation? To be honest, I'm not too sure what that is. Like, I know what Marxism is and stuff, obviously, but Marxist alienation... I'm honestly, I mean, I might have to elaborate on that a little bit, because I'm not too sure exactly what you mean by that. I mean, like far lefties, like, gatekeeping or something? Like when, maybe, like, Marxist-Leninist types might, like, gatekeep or something? Because if that's the case, I mean, I guess a little bit. But not really so much. It's more the other way around, where, like, more of the SOCDEM / like, more progressive-leaning, like, types tend to be a little bit more gatekeepy than, like, the more radical left, at least in my experience. But maybe that's just because I also tend to be a radical leftist myself. So, I mean, to be honest, I couldn't exactly, tell you if I felt that or not, specifically. If you fulfill your work and connect to your society. Well, okay, well, if that, I guess that's, yeah, I mean, I guess in a way, yeah. I mean, I suppose, well, I guess the more accurate answer is yesn't. Like, in the sense of being connected to my, like, community and my little local area, and being at least, like, somewhat connected to, like, Portland / like Milwaukee and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, but when it comes to like my work in itself, I mean, my bosses don't give a fuck one way or another what, you know, like who's working or like this and that. They just want shit done. Like, I mean, so they don't give they're pretty detached and could give a fuck about like who, you know, who's, you know, hired, who isn't, or who's like a good worker, who's not. They just care if shit's done. Like, I mean, so and honestly, considering their lack of communication with literally pretty much fucking damn near everything, it's like, I mean, when it comes to at least like corporate or like, you know, worker side of things, it's kind of annoying, you know, in a sense of just like mainly the lack of communication with everything, but at least with like, you know, everything else, I mean, yeah, at least with that specific type of question, like, I mean, you know, because, I mean, you know, consider I've been doing the work that I've been doing for at least like 8 years and just been, you know, been around the block, and I literally live right next, you know, to my job, basically, and, you know, like, I know plenty of regulars who, you know, come in all the time and shit, so, I mean, there's definitely, like, a connection that I have with, like, the community and, you know, being here and stuff like that, but, I mean, like, when it comes to, like, you know, the corporation itself, I mean, they're detached, I mean, you know, because all they care is about their profit, and because of that, I mean, it's just something that, you know, they don't necessarily care about, like, you know, when it comes to the general, like, outcomes or the conditions of the workplace. And it makes our jobs a lot fucking harder. MBTI, 16 personalities, and do you know your type? Oh, like, you know, I kind of know what you're talking about. I haven't taken it in a while, but, yeah, I think it was, like, ITB something or whatever. I know what you're talking about, but I forgot exactly what my type was specifically. Because I took that test, like, I don't know, like a couple years ago, back in like 2019, 2020, somewhere around then. ITNP. Yeah, it might have been INTP. Yeah, I think so. Something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's been kind of a minute. Been a few years since I last took it. Ah! Honestly, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if it, you know, it's probably changed a little bit. What do you think about Camus? Camus? I want to look it up. Albert Camus? I haven't heard of him, actually. Albert Camus. Yeah, I just literally looked him up, and that's like the first two that popped up. Yeah, I didn't actually ever heard of him before. Yeah, I'll just look him up real quick. Give him, you know, get a quick little synopsis. See how I feel about him. He's a French philosopher. Algerian French philosopher, author, dramatist, political activist, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Recipient Nobel Prize in Literature. Cool. Continental philosophy, absurdism, existentialism, anarchism, syndicalist anarchism. Okay, I mean, I'm liking some of his fields of work already so far. Main interests: ethics, human nature, justice, politics, philosophy of suicide. Camus was politically active. He was a part of the left that opposed Joseph Stalin and the Soviet Union because of their totalitarianism. Was a moralist and leaned towards anarcho-syndicalism. So kind of my, you know, field of thought. He was part of my many organizations leading European integration during the Algerian War. He kept a neutral stance, advocating for multicultural and pluralistic Algeria, a position that was rejected by most parties. Philosophically, Camus's views contributed to the rise of the philosophy known as absurdism. Some consider Camus's work to show him to be an extremist, even though he himself firmly rejected the term throughout his lifetime. He claimed morality should guide politics. While he did not deny the morals change over time, he rejected the classical Marxist view that historical material relations define morality. Was strongly critical of Marxist-Leninism, especially in the case of the Soviet Union, which he considered totalitarian. Big dissympathetic. It seems like there might be like some stuff I'm not maybe 100% sure about, but I mean, I think, with the root of like, his ideas, like I definitely agree with. I'm not too sure about his whole like morality should guide politics idea. I'm not 100% sure about that, but everything else I'm definitely on, kind of agreement of. I like the idea of him being pretty critical of totalitarianism in the left, and when it comes to like, proponent being, libertarian socialist and a cynical anarchist or anarcho-syndicalist, because that's what I, specifically identify as a syndicalist myself, so... I mean, he's definitely like somebody I probably would certainly agree with a lot more philosophically in comparison to other lefties. Oh, what's it? Had anarchist sympathies, which intensified in the 50s when he came to believe the Soviet model was morally bankrupt. Camus was firmly against any kind of exploitation, authority, property of the state, and centralization. However, he opposed revolution, separate of the rebel from the revolutionary, and believed that the belief in absolute truth, most often assuming the guise of history or reason, inspires the revolutionary and leads to tragic results. He believed that rebellion spurred by our outrage over the world's lack of transcendent significance, while political rebellion in our response to attacks against the dignity and autonomy of the individual. Camus opposed political violence, so it seems like he's kind of a pacifist. Tolerating it only in rare and very narrowly defined instances, as well as revolutionary terror, which he accused of sacrificing innocent lives on the altar of history. Which I suppose I don't disagree with. Philosophy professor David Sherman considers Camus an anarcho-syndicalist. Gray Nicholas considers him an existentialist anarchist. Well, definitely seems like, dude, I will probably have to check out a little bit. Or at least, read up about it a little more. Because I don't really know too much about, like, specific anarcho-syndicalist, like, philosophers. I just kind of know of, like, leaders, or labor leaders specifically, like, Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, or Rosa Luxemburg, or people like that, for example. Like, or, like, Joe Hill, and people like that. Like, I mean, I know of, like, activists and leaders, so to speak, in, like, those type of movements, but not like the philosophers that kind of helped codify, these ideas, so to speak. Because those people are definitely, just as important as the people that, like, kind of execute those ideas into action. Because, I mean, people like, from Fred Hampton, Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, Joe Hill, Frank Little, like all these different people, like a lot of them, even if they didn't know who, like, someone like Albert Camus was or some shit, like, they're directly inspired by people who were very likely probably potentially influenced by him. Though, I mean, from what it looks like, I mean, what was his birth date? I think it was like, 1913. Well, I mean, I guess, for a lot, I mean, if anything, I guess he might have been inspired by some of the early anarchists, from the time. From like, Albert Fish, like, Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, etc. Like, I mean, if anything, he probably was inspired by them, if that's the case. Because a lot of those people came prior to him. Because a lot of them founded the IWW, which actually I can pull up here really quick. Show some of the founders, or at least, let you know the names. U.S., yep. Foundation, 1905. Yeah, Big Bill Hayward. He's another big name. There's also Thomas Haggerty. There's also Jordan Estes, W.L. Hall, Isaac Cohen, Eugene Debs, of course, very infamous guy. Well, or I should say famous. Literally ran for president with the Socialist Party in, the 1920s. And then there's like Charles Sherman, There's also Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, like I was mentioning from prior, and James Connolly, Daniel DeLone, and then there's Lucy Parsons, and she is a badass. Like, Lucy Parsons is, like, nothing short of a fucking rebel girl badass. Like, she is a fucking queen, dude. Like, I mean, comes from a very rough, upbringing. She was born from a slave owner and mother of and a daughter of a slave. And her and her mother during the Civil War fled their slave owner and fucking fled to Texas and then went up north towards Chicago, where they met a former Confederate soldier who had a change of heart and became more of a leftist and like an anarchist. And when he met Lucy, Albert Parsons, like he basically became a full-on revolutionary himself, like a former Confederate. So it's like, I mean, like he didn't, it's like, honestly, her life, along with her husband, it's some crazy shit. And then also there's Mary Mother Jones, and Mother Jones is another really fucking amazing person to know about. There's William Troutman, Vincent St. John, Ralph Chaplin. Like, these are all people that, were very influential to the labor movement back in the day. Back in the 1890s, 1900s and shit. They actually were very heavily, the IWW, funny enough, was actually kind of very heavily inspired by the Knights of Labor, which was technically one of the early national labor organizations in the United States, which, despite being predominantly Catholic, was a very influential organization that helped to establish a lot of worker rights in this country. I mean, it's like, a lot of people might want to look at the AFL or, like, the IWW or, like, these different other unions and shit. But if you really want to, give some credit, where it's due, the Knights of Labor, they're the dudes who, really helped kickstart this shit. They're not a thing anymore. They've been defunct since the 40s, but, they've been, a very influential, important group, during, the 1880s to the 1890s, 1900s onward, at least up until the 30s. Because by the time it was, the 1920s to the 1930s, the AFL became a lot more prominent, a lot more national, and influential as a labor organization, and Knights of Labor became kind of more localized and were more enveloped into other more bigger unions. But eventually, over time, they kind of merged with other locals and other unions, and the last one merged, I think, in Montana in the 40s, in 1946 or some shit like that. And that was when the last Knights of Labor movement or Knights of Labor union was technically considered defunct. It never really got defunct. It just kind of morphed into another union where it was a lot more bigger and obviously long-lasting and likely still exists today. Do you have money on Biden, Trump, or someone else for 2024? Who would you vote for and why if you believe in voting? I believe in voting, but on a national level, I see it as a lot more kind of meaningless, so to speak. And as it stands now, I'm pretty undecided on it. I guess for the primary, I'd vote Marianne. And when it comes to who's my money on who's gonna win in the general, fuck if I know, bro. I guess my money's on Biden, I suppose, but anything could fucking go. And honestly, as it stands now, it seems like Trump might be more likely to win, but shit could change from now till then. So, I don't really know, but if I had to have a gut feeling, probably Biden. But for me personally, considering a lot of the actions that he's, done, I don't feel comfortable, just, saying fucking voting for him. Do you think Marianne drop out soon? I hope not. Because, as it stands right now, I'll vote for her in the primary, but that's it. Because I obviously know she ain't gonna make the nominee or anything like that. I'm not fucking that idealistic. I am, but I'm also realistic too. So it's I can understand that she probably won't make anything, but, hey, I'll still at least, vote, at least vote for her just considering that's, she's closer to what I believe in. What do you think about RFK? Kind of a grifter and a little bit of a crank. There are some things I don't necessarily disagree with him on, but I don't trust him to actually enforce those ideas. He definitely seems a lot more of a kind of a grift, honestly. I don't trust him at all. watch a Republican debates. I did the first two. I didn't watch the third one at all because I was in Seattle watching a show, going to a concert, but, like, yeah. I mean, I've seen, like, a few highlights from that, but, I mean, it just seems like a loser's bracket type of thing. I don't really exactly, you know, see much coming from that outside of who may or may not be VP. That's pretty much about it. Little goof. Have you been to Olympia, Washington? I passed through it. Never actually, like, been there, you know, for any significant amount of time. Mostly been in Seattle. It's kind of like a little second home to me. I mean, honestly, there's like a different, you know, parts of Seattle that kind of remind me of Portland in a good way, where it's just like, it's like a little second home, just way more expensive. Especially because they have sales taxes, and I kind of forget that is the thing. I'm just like, oh. Like your Nirvana? Yep. I like some Nirvana. Kind of music generalist. Like, I like all sorts of music. I mean, I'll listen to, like, you know, outlaw country. I'll listen to metal, punk, rock, grunge, like, alternative, like, even, like EDM synth stuff. I listen to about damn near anything if it sounds good to me.
This fucking job sucked a fucking dick anyway.
Oh, come on. This fucking piece of shit. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. See what you think? See what I think? Huh? I say what? Man. Listen to Playboy Cardi. I think I've heard of him, but I haven't listened to anything, unless it's like, you know, it's like on the radio or like in the background before. But I haven't like actively like listened to that type of stuff myself. Oh, come on. Whole lot of red. Let's listen to one song here. Oh my god, it's so tiny. can't see how long the song is, because the fucking screen's so tiny. Yeah, whatever. I mean, pretty much sounds like some rap like, it sounds like, you know, a lot of stuff that I've heard before. So I probably have, like, honestly have heard this before at some point. Maybe not, like, this song, but I probably have heard of him before. I mean, I will admit, like, I mean, when it comes to, like, different music genres that I will listen to, like, rap is usually, like, the one thing I don't normally actively seek out. But, I mean, you know, it's definitely, like, somebody don't, you know, overly skip. It just kind of depends on what it is. Not really too sure about the consistent autotune, at least. But I mean, maybe it's just like for the like, I know, like, you know, a lot of times, you know, artists will use it more specifically for a style, but it's never really been like my specific kind of like taste, unless it's like used like more as a garnish for maybe like, you know, specific, like, you know, like maybe like a bridge, or maybe for like a chorus or something. Or for, like, you know, like a specific, like, kind of like tonal shift, you know, like, you know, for, like an interlude, you know, for like a bridge, or going into a chorus. But mind you, it's not saying that's bad, it's just like, you know, it's not necessarily like my forte. Like, I usually, you know, would be a little bit more interested for like natural lyric, or natural, like, you know, voice in comparison to autotune. But it's more of just like stylistic choice more so than anything at that point. I think it's great. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. Actually, I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm just not 100% about the autotune specifically, but I mean, it's, you know, like I said, it's more or less just like, you know, a personal taste more so than anything. He's kind of a real artist when it comes to his voice. I mean, I guess maybe that's a little bit why I'm kind of a little, like, you know, somewhat, like, to the autotune, because, like, I can hear that he has actually a pretty good voice, but, I mean, I maybe, again, it's just, like, a stylistic choice. Punk Monk. Is it on the same album? Oh, yeah, it is. Here it is. I'll turn up just a smidge. Some thick bass. Always down for thick basses. Bass gets underappreciated in music, I think, sometimes. My dog really just locked himself in the lunchroom again. Yeah, I mean, he's doing the autotune thing, you know, again, predominantly, so, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily, like, you know, like, my thing, I mean, just, but, at least, you know, for the autotune part specifically, I feel like if, you know, maybe, like, adding, like, you know, like, some, like, effects, you know, to the voice isn't, you know, what's, like, bad. I just feel like, you know, he kind of clutches, or, like, you know, crutches on the autotune specifically a little too much. But again, like I said, it's more or less just kind of like a stylistic choice that, you know, I'm not personally keen to, but that's just, again, that's just more my taste more than anything. Man, I wish Streamlabs did not have to be dumb, where I can just pull up a screen if I wanted to. It's like, maybe I can. Here, let's see if I can. I think it would be with this, right? Let's see. Let's see. Can it work? Can we do that? Maybe. Maybe. Oh my fucking Christ alive. Here, let's see. There we go. Let's see, does that work? Ooh! Ooh! Does it? I don't think it did. God damn it. Man. Yeah, it didn't. Motherfuck. I was hoping that would work, but it didn't. Son of a bitch. What think about Dinosaur Jr.? I guess nothing, because I'm actually not too sure who that is. Mainstream lives, you're a cunt sometimes. But if I do this, if I pull the screen off like that, it will probably pop up. Yeah, of course it does. And holy fucking shit, this is insane looking. What the fuck? See, yeah, see, wow. So my screen works here, which that means by that logic, it would if I did this. That means y'all could see this technically. Like, motherfucker, dude. That don't help me. Fucking Streamlabs, you piece of shit. See, I wouldn't mind the whole, like, scene shit if it worked. Like, goddamn, man. Fuck you, Streamlabs. See, I don't want to do that when I split screen my shit. You know, where, but if you want to know what I mean by that, just look at my past streams where I'm reacting to stuff. Like, I mean, you'll see what I mean by that point. Like, but, dude, Streamlabs is so, they really fucked up with that shit, honestly. They definitely certainly did. And it's annoying. Their UI for mobile is really ridiculous, honestly. Here, you know what? We'll give it a try with this. Hopefully maybe this might work. Probably not, but worth a shot, I guess. Not surprised. It didn't. The good alt rock band. I'll give it a quick little look. Little trio band. Oh, looks like they're touring. Well, let's see. Let's pull up a song of theirs. Let's see. Let's pull up. Looks like this is a new song of theirs. We'll pull this one up. Not this one. Not this one. Any other song? Lol. Okay. Yeah, I'll play this one then. Okay, some music video, so I guess I ain't play. Oh, there we go. It's a little more quieter, so I guess I'll do this. It's kind of like a little bit of indie alt rock. I can dig it. Actually, I'll pull up a little some myself since, you know, I share me a bunch of stuff. Actually, share some music from a band I was just listening to earlier tonight. Actually, I double dip too. Saw them in Seattle, then I saw them again earlier tonight here in my hometown. Just want to try to find a good song here. Along with the Pixies. I know, like, like, I remember seeing Smashing Pumpkins live, you know, and they played a lot of different, like, indie music, because there's, like, one or two different songs of, like, you know, of theirs, you know, that kind of sound pretty, you know, similar to this song that I remember. So I remember Old Bubba Live before. Oh, fuck yeah, nice. Yeah, I've double dipped them twice. The last tour, when they were, when their opener was, fucking, what were they called? Cleopatra. And then, there were their opener, for this tour was Hot Wax, which they were pretty fucking badass. And I saw them once before, prior to that, so I've seen them like 5 times already. They supported Foo Fighters in 2015 with Iggy Pop. Oh, fuck yeah, nice. Yeah, and they're just, like, you know, doing all sorts of different, like, you know, headlining shows at this point. I mean, here, actually. I could show myself crowd surfing to them. Hold on. Here we go. I get my fucking friends to pull me up. Got pretty fucking close to him for a little bit there. I have a few other little videos in here too. Bo met the Moshin was going hard too for tonight. It was pretty good. Me and my friends were pretty much like the ones who were like, you know, keeping that energy up too. Like for quite a while we were just like fucking wrecking the pit. And like honestly, I'm pretty sure my hair looks all fucking like still all sweaty and shit. And my bandana and my shirts, like they still feel pretty soaked. I mean, definitely all sweaty, you know, from all that. I know that means that, you know, later tonight that shower's certainly in order. And I definitely need to, like, you know, fucking tweak around with fucking Streamlabs too a little bit tonight too, because I need to figure out how in the fuck to, like, you know, deal with the annoying bullshit with, like, you know, not being able to have fucking screens. Like, because, like, half the shit I do here is pulling that shit up and reacting to stuff, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like, man, makes me sad. Makes me sad as hell. Here, pull up. And pull these guys up. that's going on. Maybe I'll see if I can try to figure this shit out. Okay, well that don't really help too much, but maybe we'll see. Oh shit. Well, okay. Well, that's kind of annoying, but I mean, I guess we have a screen now. Okay, I guess I kind of figured it out. Alright, well, here, let's see if, let's see here. So I have to have it in this dumbass horizontal bullshit, but now I have to, like, tweak around the edges. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Maybe I just have to, like, extend it this way? Let's see, does that... Where are you? Where is it? Right there, are you fucking kidding me? I got some tweaking to do, but yeah, okay, well, I could do impromptu tweaking around the edges here. We might be able to kind of figure this out. I don't like this stupid box, but, you know, fuck it. I mean, I guess I'll have to live with it. Okay, well, here, let's see. Alright, well, I mean, I don't necessarily mind the size, but we need to move you around a little. Let's see. I can't move... Fuck! I can't move you further? Seriously? The whole idea is for you. Okay, maybe if I put it over... Maybe if I put it, like, I don't know, maybe right here? Or maybe if I just make it slightly bigger? Yeah, let's try here. Does that help? Let's see. Fuck it. This is, I feel like this is worse. Let's see here. Just like that, I guess. Okay, I hate how, okay, so maybe I have to be right here. I literally have to, like, force myself to be in this corner, basically. I mean, you know what, I guess that's the closest that we'll do it, because, you know, if right here, then we don't have, then it won't be there. You know what, I think that's about as best it's gonna get. At least for now, until I can figure something better. But, you know what, alright. At least there's something. Well, okay. Well, since we kind of have that figured out, fuck it. Let's find something to look at, I guess. Fuck it. Because I've been wanting to check some stuff out. So, let's see here. Since now I kind of have things figured out, I suppose, for now. Because Streamlabs is dumb as shit. Which, why the fuck is that bot, like, what, whatever, I'm not even gonna bitch about it, I don't even care. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I don't. Where'd that lighter go? Yo, lighter, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Dios mío. Yeah, I wanted to check as soon as you hit American Politics in a Nutshell. Well, let's check it out, since now I think we finally figured out how to, at least in the meantime, look at stuff. I mean, this isn't exactly the best alternative, but it's what we have for now. Like, I've literally have tried, like, I could try to get this, like, moved more to the side, but I literally can't. I want it to, but it won't let me. And it's, like, again, this is literally how the app is. Like, this is not my phone, this is the app. This is just how it is because it's stupid. So I can't help it, okay? So don't bitch at my phone for this. Okay, I'm just saying. But whatever, at least, you know, we can... oh, now YouTube don't want to full screen this shit? Are we serious? I can't win. I can't win with any of this shit. I can't win with technology today. God damn it. Oh, fuck me, dude. Holy shit. Man, YouTube, you're being a prick. Oh my god, dude, YouTube is so fucking... Streamlabs, you really seriously shat the brick, bro. Like, seriously. Now I have to put myself in this corner. Now I'm over here in this tiny little box. I'm in this little vertical box now. Hey, it would be perfect for YouTube shorts. I could be up here, then what I'm looking at could be down here. Oh, YouTube short material. There we go. Just tiny little edits and bada bing, bada boom. Got yourself a little chicken dinner, winter dinner. Yeah, I tell you what, brother. Didn't realize Suck Talk was still around. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Suck Talk is still around. Dude, I know who killed JFK. Oh, hey, what's up, Rose? Oh, by the way, hey, Rose, have you noticed how retarded Streamlabs is? Because this is literally the best alternative I could do right now to have a fucking screen. And I have to be here in the corner. This is annoying. Streamlabs was so stupid to make this fucking update, dude. It's like, I don't mind, like, you know, the idea of having different scenes to where, like, I already have, like, my preset layouts, because I actually think that's okay. But goddamn, make it work! Like, actually make it, I don't know, functional? Because goddamn, this is annoying. Like, seriously, it's like, what the fuck? I mean, whatever. I mean, it's, what can you do? I mean, you know, corporate pigs are gonna be corporate pigs. But, you know, fuck it. Trump hater in a rat suit trolls a MAGA rapper live on TV. Yo, what? This looks fucking fire.
So this video that you're about to see is a perfect encapsulation of this country in 2023. Here you
Let's turn this up.
They call him the MAGA rapper. His name is Forgiato Blow, and he's got a number of.
Forgiato Blow. Forgiato Blow, dude. No, that is not his name. Forgiato Blow. That's his fucking name. Bro, honestly, low-key, unironically gay, dude.
Overtly political.
I'm queer, I could say that, so whatever.
She's appealing to the particular hardcore Trump demographic. Remember he did the thing about boycott Target. I don't know, there was some trans controversy. They're selling like pro-gay or pro-trans stuff, and he did a whole song about that. He did the world's worst song last month. He did... Michael Flynn was in it, and he was auto-tuned to the high heavens. It was the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, Michael Flynn was in one of his videos? Hold on. Hold up. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it, we're watching this really quick. It's only 2 minutes.
The time is now. The time is now to recognize our obligation that we have to the world.
Oh my god! Oh fuck, dude, yo!
An obligation to lead the world with unwavering integrity. With Donald Trump in the White House, we will make America great again.
I bleed red, white, and blue. I will die for my patriots. Red, white, and blue. I go to war with my patriots. Red, white, and blue. I fight for freedom with my patriots.
Wait, you go to war with your wait, so do you go to war? Wait, what? Oh my, okay, I'm not gonna try to analyze this. I already want to blow my head off. In Minecraft, with a dick.
Say what my patriots say. You know I'm praying for the veterans.
Okay, I can't handle it. I want to see where Michael Flynn gets into this. Like, where is he popping this? Oh shit, right here. Where is he popping here?
Unapologetic, not the type to pull a PR stunt. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. General Flynn. Red, white, and blue.
Oh my god, I want to hear him. I want to hear it. Just get to Michael Flynn. Where does he start talking? Dude, is he...
White and blue. General Flynn.
Wait, so does he? Wait, is General Flynn? Wait, so does Michael Flynn not say anything?
You know I'm praying for the veterans like General Flynn.
Dude, he's just standing there, and they just have him just hanging out, you know, just casually every now and then. Like, what is this? I mean, Michael Flynn isn't even, you know, saying anything. It's kind of lame. I want him to fucking, you know, slap some fucking beats, bro, but Flynn's just sitting there like a goddamn fucking goober. Lame, dude. That's just not a parody. This is just embarrassing. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. I never knew that existed, but now that I know it existed, wow, that was horrible. I honestly want to unironically, like, Minecraft myself. General Flynn, way white and blue, yo, General Patriots, yeah, way white and blue, way white and blue. What the fuck was that, man? Oh my god, oh man, dude, I am so tempted to get a beer somehow, but I don't have money for it. Oh, fuck. My god. Wow. That, just, wow.
It was the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But look, respect the grind, because homie's dropping a song like every month. He did a Marjorie Taylor Greene song, which was horrible. Anyway, so he
also did a Target song, too, if I remember.
Rapper. I think his dad...
He was at, like, a Target being like, Target grooming your kids, Target grooming your kids, or some shit.
Wealthy businessman. I don't remember the specifics, though, so don't quote me on that. But Forgiato Blow is out here. He's doing an interview. I guess, is this Newsmax? It's one of the conservative...
Like, some of the anti-Trump songs are actually slapping. Why can't conservatives do a decent pro-Trump song? Because they suck. Like, you know, also, like, I mean, you know how, like, everyone's, like, saying, oh, John Oliver, like, not John Oliver, Jesus Christ, Oliver North's fucking, like, Richmond, North of Richmond is, like, some working class song. Like, bruh, they don't even know it. They don't even know the first thing, bruh. Because you want to know who actually has a pro-working class song? This guy. And it is right there. Fuck this job. It's pretty fucking self-explanatory. I don't think I need to explain it. I mean, if the title itself doesn't scream pro-working class, I don't know what will. I mean, and it has nothing to do with Richmond or, like, any of that bullshit. It's just pretty self-explanatory. It's just like, fuck this job, fuck the boss, fuck your profits and fuck your loss, you know, and just like, you know, fuck, you know, having to clock in. I'd rather, you know, like, eat shit ice cream because fuck this job, basically. Like, it's all pretty self-explanatory, essentially. I mean, it's a very hardcore pro-working class song, honestly. It's like, and that's like a genuine, like, pro-working class, like, country song right there. And also, it fucking slaps. It's a banger. It actually slaps. Like, I mean, you know, if you want to actually make something good, don't try to, like, play so fucking hard into it, you know, honestly.
In Florida, it's some pro-Trump protest, of course. And, it is, again, perfect.
It actually features Marjorie just sitting on a gold toilet chair. Wait, did you just now realize that? Did you never see it before? Dude, I've seen the music video before, dude. Yeah, we're not gonna get through this because I want to look at it. Yeah, dude, it's this one. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, this shit is ridiculous, but, you know, honestly, weirdly enough, this one is, like, so bad it's good.
Democrats are a party of pedophiles. They support grooming children. Even Joe Biden, the president.
And she's just sitting there awkwardly on the fucking...
having transgender surgery. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles...
She's just sitting there awkwardly on this fucking weird golden angelic throne.
Children.
MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP.
MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. Dude, he sounds so lush, bro. Like, he doesn't even sound energetic. He's like, he can't be like, MTG, Megas MVP, MTG, Megas MVP, Like, he can't have like a little fucking spice. Where's the spice, Forgiato Blow? Like, where's that shit, bro? You ain't got no, where's the flow, bro? You ain't got no flow on your blow. Cause you're just a hoe. Like, you ain't got no, like, I mean, where's that spunk? Where's the spice? You ain't got none of that shit. Boo. You better offer her a crown at the end as a Julius Caesar reference. I don't think he does. Pretty sure at the end of it, it's just all this weird bullshit where she just sitting there with her fucking evil Attack on Titan demon face.
Protest, of course. And it is, again, perfect encapsulation of modern American politics. So the right-wing host is going to be interviewing these guys, and then they get interrupted by a pro-Trump protester in a rat suit, and then you have a debate that can only happen in 2023 America. Watch this.
We just ignore all of that. We don't even respond to it, to be honest. Everybody likes it, but you know, there's a lot of haters out there, but if we just ignore all of that, we don't even respond to it, to be honest.
It's really more love than hate, so we appreciate the love.
They're paying you to be a rat now?
There's more love than hate.
That's the dude with the jail suit. That's the dude that wears the jail suit that went to jail. And now he's out here being a rat.
So he's talking about.
Well, he seems to be playing it off. Like it seems like he's having a time with it.
This guy's anti.
I mean, it's kind of hard to troll, dude, when he's having kind of a time with it, laughing it off.
Who's often at events.
Dude's the worst rapper of 2023. Yeah.
Either pro or anti-Trump protest.
Almond eggnog fucking sucks. It's like eggnog except watered down. Real eggnog is thick. Oh, what? It's watered down eggnog. Okay, that's lame.
Where's Trump in a jail suit? Anyway.
Where's the jail suit at?
He ain't going to jail yet. We'll wait till the next one.
He's not going to jail at
Next
all.
thing I want to see you in a Trump hat. I'll pay you more than these people pay you to support Donald Trump.
Nobody pay me.
I know they pay you.
I'm retired.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Why are you doing
I know they pay. Wait, did a journalist just fist bump him? Wait, hold on.
These people pay you to support Donald
Ain't
Trump.
nobody pay me.
I know they pay you.
I'm retired.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Why are you doing this then?
I guess he didn't. I thought he did. What do you think about the World Economic Forum, A Danger to Democracy? Yeah, I suppose. I just think it's like a hyper international capitalistic organization that's parasitical as fuck that probably shouldn't be a thing, but yeah, that's pretty much the root of it.
Like Donald Trump?
He's a rat.
He's a rat. What
He's
makes
a
him
rat.
a rat? I just want to get the facts here. What makes him a rat?
Okay, I grew up in New York. I'm from the city of rats. I'm a little mouse that got away, but he graduated with a master's. He's a rat. He's a con artist.
You're giving me like blanket stuff. I want specifics. What makes him a rat?
Why is Mike Pillow there?
He robbed. You know who built his empire? The Mexicans. That he wanted to build the wall, and then he didn't pay them.
Talking about every business around here employees. I haven't been to a business in South Florida that hadn't had a Hispanic worker. So you're gonna call all those people rats as well?
Okay, all right. Let's hold on here. What that dude is, what the guy in the rat suit is referring to, is Trump, throughout his many years doing business, hired illegal immigrants, and then he often stiffed them. And by the way, he also stiffed his non-illegal immigrant workers many times over.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where he would hire contractors to like build up different businesses and stuff like that in different buildings for him and shit, and you just simply would not pay them.
There's a million stories on that. Back when they were building a Trump hotel or Trump casino, and there were all these lawsuits that are like, hey, this guy didn't pay me. So that's what he's referring to. And when he says he's...
This is on live TV. I don't know. Like, it's some outlet, like, RSBN or some shit? I don't fucking know. Oh my god, I just realized this is a fucking ad. Yeah, RSBN. Yeah, promo code RSBN. Oh, wait, up to 80% off everything. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, the guy is so bankrupt, he's just like selling everything for cheap as shit, dude. He's desperate to have whatever money he can get. Oh my god, this fucking crackhead, bro. Holy shit. Look at him hugging that pillow, dude. He better be hugging all the fucking pillows he can, at night, dude. Like, wow. I honestly, when I first saw that, I thought it was 50, but it's 80% off. Like, holy shit.
Look, the best example of that is he was just found liable of fraud. Up to $250 million. He's going to have to pay a fine. He's going to get his business license shut down in New York. Trump University. If he calls him a con artist, Trump University is the best example of that. I mean, he called it a university. You can't just call something a university. You need to get it accredited. There's a process that you go through to become a university. He didn't do that. And they were using classic scam tactics, upselling techniques. So this is what he's referring. He's right. he's not making the best case for it, but he's right. And now you're gonna have the Newsmax guy or whoever this is debate him.
He didn't pay them.
Oh, Right Side
offered
Broadcasting.
them 10 cents on the dollar, or else he'll...
Oh wait, that's what RSBN is? Right Side Broadcasting? Gross. Wait, is this another one? Like, I know of OAN and Newsmax, but, like, is this another one? Dude, how many of these are there? Like, holy shit.
See, or he'll have them deported. He's a con artist.
But what? So let's just. I'm not going to verify that story or not because I don't know. So I don't want to fight. No, but I will say this.
My friends were con.
Outside of that, though, what else? I mean, do you think? Let me ask you a question. If not Trump, then you're for Biden, right?
I had to be. I'm a Republican. I had no other choice. I knew the guy.
You do have a choice. Wouldn't you rather elect a President Trump? You may not like him for certain things, but at least you know your country's a better...
Oh my god, he's literally doing the vote blue no matter who, but it's for the Republicans, so it's vote red no matter what. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this electoralism argument bullshit, I don't give a fuck what side is making the argument, is so old, tiring, annoying, and I'm so fucking sick of it, dude. It's, oh my god. It's like, oh, you do have a choice. Just vote party line and suck it up. Hive mind, bitch. It's like, fuck off. Like, oh my god. I hate it so fucking much. It drives me insane. Oh, dude. As soon as he started saying that, I immediately just thought, oh god, vote blue no matter who. Like, that's the first thing my brain, like, I have PTSD over it, I swear to god. It's like, because it's so fucking annoying. Like, because holy shit, this is literally the same, you know, talking points, but for the Republican side. Like, I mean, he's basically saying the same talking points. It's like, vote R no matter what, essentially, instead of vote blue. You know, or vote Dem. You know, it's like, it's just a, you know, different party, essentially. It's like, you know, it's like, instead of blue, it's red. There you go. It's like, oh my god, it's so fucking rote, and I'm so sick of this shit. Like, oh my god. You know, it's like, you know, maybe this rat here, you know, this guy, you know, saying that he's a Republican, saying he had a choice and decided that, he didn't really, he felt like he didn't have a choice but to do that. Like, that's because he decided to make a choice, and his choice was, in his opinion, you know, to vote Biden because he felt like he didn't have any other option because of the viable candidates at the time. Like, because obviously I don't think he was, you know, going for, you know, Jordy Jorgensen or whatever fucking name was, or Howie Hawkins, which I'm honestly surprised I remember that guy's name. Like, I mean, you know, it's like, so, you know, when it comes to the viable candidates at that time, I mean, it seems self-explanatory. I mean, it's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, if anything, like, what he's saying is more of an indictment of our fucking duopoly more than anything. It's like, if it feels like he doesn't have a choice because there's only two fucking options, doesn't that say something about the indictment of our fucking duopoly in our system more so than anything else? It's like, I think it probably would. It's like, because maybe we need more options. Maybe there should be more, you know, choices politically when it comes to the fucking, you know, electoral process. Shocker. Maybe just constantly voting party line, whether it's D or an R, does fuck all to help with that. So maybe we should stop doing that.
He's been handing it over to Joe Biden.
I respect my elders. My parents taught me how to respect my elders. Joe Biden is an old man. All right, so I respect my elders. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't.
Hey, buddy, Donald Trump is old as fuck too. He's literally like 1 year younger than him. Trump's like 1 year younger than Biden, bro. Like, if, I mean, that logic doesn't really mean much, dude.
Yeah, I can't.
This is almost the dumbest pro-Biden sheeple I've ever heard. Yeah, because he's only there to just kind of be a troll. Like, I don't really think he's there for talking points.
I appreciate you so much.
Who's this bitch?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you. This is the reason why I wanted to engage him. As you can tell, I don't know if you can hear the conversation.
The rat and the rapper are still debating in the background.
Oh my god, they are!
It was blanket stuff. It was all a bunch of garbage. So,
dude, they literally are. He's still debating them.
He's got a rat trap.
Hey, you got hey, he got.
All right.
Oh my God! They're still having a back and forth.
Look, on the bright side.
But I want to give head to this candidate. Oh yeah. Well, if you don't, you might as well be putting your dick in the other guy's mouth, Jack.
This is a pro-Trump and anti-Trump protest thing where there's no violence, so like, that's good. They seem to be relatively amicable with each other. That's good. But Jesus, man, this is too perfect. You got a niche celebrity MAGA rapper debating a man in a rat suit who's anti-Trump, and you got the Right Side Broadcasting Network host who's trying to like logic chokehold the rat man to say, see, there's actually no real reason why you should oppose Trump.
Oh my God. Oh. American politics in a nutshell. I mean, for real, dude. You know, here, actually, I'll just leave the screen up, fuck it. I want to pull a Walter Madison thing because I wanted to check that out. There, I'm probably going to have to go back a little bit here. Where was it? It was somewhere back here. I have a lot of Wheel Walker music and candies and blah blah blah. Shing it bob, beam to bob, beam bob, boom. There it is. Does Rapman have a YouTube channel? I'm not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure, but here. I was trying to watch this last night, but my dad just kept bitching about literally fucking everything else annoying me, so we just canceled it, but here, we're watching it this time now.
Uniparty convention!
The Uniparty.
A lot of people in the United States that need mental health.
Our involvement in foreign wars, making things worse is costing us money.
The only benefit is for Raytheon and all of our big war manufacturing companies.
Got enough pins on your hat, lady?
How you doing, man? I love this, man. You made it yourself?
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
Dude, look at this fucking whip, dude. Do you think Harley would be proud of this, Stefan? Look at this shit. Do you think Harley would ride up on this bad boy? Because I'm pretty sure he would. I'm not too sure about the weird signs. I have literally no idea what's going on here. But I'm digging the ride. I'm digging the actual bike itself, though.
You gonna leave this outside?
No, they're not gonna let me go inside.
Harley would totally ride that. I know, dude, this thing looks badass, man. I don't know what the signs are, but if they were just like blank templates, you know, to put whatever the hell you want on there, then, dude, I would ride this. This looks fucking awesome.
Oh, so you're just hanging.
I came here to woo the crowd and show off a little.
You know, election happens, Trump is elected, Republicans sweep the House and Senate. What do you want to see Republicans do day one in office?
Get rid of the rhinos.
Get rid of the rhinos. Republicans in name only.
Fire all the liberals and fire all the rhinos.
Fire all the liberals. Okay. And then what do you want to see him do about, like, the economy?
Well, I think that already speaks for itself. We've seen what he did before, and know he'll do it again and do better.
What do you want to see him do, health care?
Well, I'd like to see mental health be addressed, number one. There's a whole lot of people in the United States that need mental health, and there's no mental health available for people. They walk the streets every day without medicine.
That's true. You know what? It sounds kind of like nationalized health care for all.
I'm not completely health care for all because it doesn't give people incentive to work. You know, I know.
Which, what the hell does that even mean? It's like, oh, if you have universal health care, no one wants to work. Like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I mean, if you're sick, you get help. Like, isn't that kind of the idea of healthcare, right? Like, so, I mean, what's that? Like, wouldn't you be able to work if you're in good health? Because of that, because you would be able to afford the health care.
People, I live in a poor area, and people living off the system, and they'd rather do that than go to work because it's so easy. I've worked hard my whole life.
I would shut pipe beyond the welfares, tell you what. Come on, dude, really?
How do we get mental health care for all then?
Pardon?
But then how do we get mental health care for all?
Well, I guess if we had to go with what you said, we would go all the way, but people need mental health.
It's not nationalized health care for all, but
if national health care included good mental health for these people in this country, I'm all for it.
Well, now it seems like he's just like okay with it now. Man, this is like what's weird about conservatives sometimes. Like, I mean, on one hand, they're just gonna be like, nah. But if you actually, like, you know, really start breaking it down to them, and then, you know, it's just like, then they're like weirdly in favor of it. It's so confusing. Make what? I know! Dude, it's like, so is it socialism or not? I know! Dude, this is so weird. Like, he's kind of confusing. Like, he's like, nah, you know, nationalized healthcare won't incentivize people to go out there and work. But if we have it and it gets people mental health care, I guess I'll be in favor of it. Like, what? Like, I mean, okay. He's so close to a base point and then he wipes his ass with it. I mean, it's weird. Like, I think he's, like, kind of closer to the base point than not, but it's definitely confusing.
Or no?
Mind a little bit, but
you know what? You're welcome to change your mind. It's America. Thank you for that.
it costs me a lot of money to come to these events.
Yeah.
I'm a working man. I give up a...
Okay, I kind of want to see what this says. Oh, shit. Oh no. Say for Israel, I will bless them that bless thee. I will curse him that curse thee. Oh, God, some Genesis shit. Oh, yuck.
Hey, I pay for the signs. You know.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's just say...
So, it sounded like you want nationalized mental health care only. General health care would be the status quo. I guess?
Donald Trump has won the election. Red wave, House and Senate. What do you want to see Trump do his first day in office?
All the good things that he always do. He always do good things.
First thing that I wanted to do.
Wow, just insightful. Fucking insightful. Amazing.
Close the border. Second thing is I want him to just lower the inflation of this country that's really high right now.
How is he going to lower the inflation?
Well, I guess by that's a good question.
According to this chart, what is the biggest driver of inflation?
It would be corporate profits.
And what is that percentage?
It is 54%, and that number does stay that level of high if you update that number to more recent numbers as well.
So over half of the increased prices people are paying are coming from increases in corporate profits.
Yeah. What do you want to see with
all the good things he always do. Unicorn shit. The rainbow unicorn shit, bro. Love it. Because physical and mental health never intersect. Nah, they never do. They're absolutely exclusive of each other.
all this climate change stuff?
I don't believe in the climate change stuff.
What the fuck flag is this where he has like some babe on a flag, dude? Dude, what the fuck?
That's something that the Democrats have created.
What about for like education?
I believe that they shouldn't make the students pay back, for the loans.
Well, oh, so they student debt relief.
Exactly, correct.
What do you want to see?
Wait. That guy, was he in favor of student debt relief?
With regards,
like, was our boy with the babe on the flag? Did he just say that?
Climate change stuff.
I don't believe in the climate change stuff. That's something that the Democrats have created.
What about for like education?
I believe that they shouldn't make the students pay back, for the loans.
Well, oh, so they student debt relief.
Exactly, correct.
Lamau McWhat? I mean, so he's a climate change analyst, which, whatever, go figure. But he's in favor of student debt relief. Doesn't that kind of show that some of these, like, progressive ideas are actually, like, more popular than people kind of make it out to be? I mean, doesn't that kind of show if maybe, that these type of people weren't overtly demonized? I'm not saying that all of them are fucking, like, able to be won over, so to speak, but it seems like at least some of these people seems like they could probably be won over at least on some shit, right? Like, I mean, not all of them I think are literally unhinged fascist psychopaths that will kill you in like that, like in a split second. Like, I don't think every single one of these people are like this, and if anything, so far I feel like a lot of them are maybe honestly outside of that lady being like, oh, I just want to do gooch stuff. Like, she seems dumb, TFG, but harmless. But I mean, the other people though, they seem like they're a little open to possible perspective change. Like, so I don't know, like, I mean, I've never been one to overtly just like rule everyone, you know, out entirely just because they happen to be like a Trumper or some shit. But, I mean, obviously, I do kind of get a little weary about it, I suppose, but I'm not going to get, like, you know, immediately ruled off, you know, by someone because of that. Because there's a possibility that there are possible agreements to be had. I mean, and you have to kind of lynch on those, you know, and use that as a way to like, kind of bridge those gaps. Because that makes that person, you know, feel like, oh, well, if this person's agreeing with something that I agree with too, then they're willing to talk it out and hash it out. You know, they kind of feel a little more open to actually maybe have it back and forth. Even if they don't totally, you know, get one over at the end of the day. I mean, you know, the seed is more likely to be planted. I mean, so and that's kind of what I've noticed. It's like some of these people, obviously, they're kind of either confusing or they certainly got stupid takes, and every now and then do generally kind of have some good takes. You know, like the guy with being a climate denialist but also being pro student debt relief. Like, I mean, it seems like like I said, there's bridges there to where there's a possibility to where they could be won over at least on certain issues, and that's an opportunity I think the left should take. You know, honestly, I do seriously mean that. Like, I think that is something that, you know, is possible. And I don't think we should just simply just rule off and be like, eh.
We want to see the Republicans do first day in office.
Our involvement in foreign wars, making things worse is costing us money.
So no more money to Israel, no more money to Ukraine?
I would say no more money. If they need our help, if they say, hey, we're getting our butts kicked, we need your help. Okay, awesome. But sometimes they can kick butt on their own. They don't need no one's help if they're asked for it. Obviously, they're our friends. We'll give it. But I don't think we should be imposing, you know, here's some weapons, here, at our, you know, at cost.
At our cost.
Fair enough. Don't really disagree from there. I mean, as the saying goes, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, it ain't bad.
His one re-election, what would you like to see?
So he gets 1 point for student debt and like half a point for the healthcare thing. Yeah, pretty much. Because the healthcare guy, I mean, with the awesome trike, I mean, he was definitely a little more confusing, kind of flip-flopping like a fish, but I kind of feel like if he really narrowed it down with him, he would probably be in favor of, you know, nationalized healthcare, but it just seems like he just needs someone to kind of like, in a layman's terms, explain it to him.
We would want to see a federal and national ban on abortion.
Federal
ban.
That
would be the end goal, yes, and have all of the pro-life bills be pro-life at conception. As far as the GOP is...
So once you bust that nut, there's a third person right there just waiting to be born.
I think what we're seeing is not enough conversation as far as what a federal ban looks like in our party. We're seeing that a lot of candidates are really divided on the issue, and so we're here to make a statement, spread awareness that we need to go back to those unapologetic pro-life views that Trump had held at.
Which most of the country isn't even in favor of, including a lot of even your own Republican Party, bitch. Like, most people are not in favor of that, and including in deep red states where there's been ballot measures or votes on this type of stuff, where it's overwhelmingly been protected, you know, when it comes to, you know, abortion rights. So, go fuck in yourself, bitch.
What do you want to see Trump do?
Fire them all. Everyone.
Rhinos?
Everyone.
Oh god, it's the pin lady, dude. Dude, how many pins does she have on her hat, and are they big enough for her? Like, these are goddamn fucking, like, little, like, pancake plates, dude. These are, like, fucking plates on her hat, dude.
They come back in, they apply for the job, and they got to have the skills, the qualification, not their color, not their sex, not their perverted sex, none of that. They're not even qualified for the job. They just happen to be black, or they happen to be gay, happen to be, you know, a lesbian black person. That's not qualifications, but that's what it is right now.
What do you want to see Trump do?
What? Pins block mind waves? They evidently do.
Stay in office.
Let the J6ers out. Let the J6ers out. All these political prisoners. Shut down the FBI.
How long do you think he's been holding that sign up like that?
They can't be fixed. It is ruined. It's dirty.
What are we going to do about law enforcement now? With just local police?
It needs to be redone, completely redone. Epstein Island. FBI went in there. What did they do? To collect evidence? No, they went to clean up a crime scene.
Abolishment, like, how do you think the best way to move forward is? It's so corrupt right now.
Oh, it's definitely corrupt. On a federal level. Huh?
Yeah. What do you want to see
I love how he didn't even explain that.
happen first day in office?
I want to see them send massive support of law enforcement and military to our borders, both Canadian and others, and also I want to see more people.
But the Canadian border too? Damn, what did the Canucks ever do to you, dude?
The waters, protecting the waterways. That's the first and foremost. The second, I'll give you 3 if you don't mind. First is that.
As many as well, you give me 20.
First one is that. The second one, thing I would like to see is I'd like them to put together a legal panel, a legal group of people to in-depth go after all of the crimes committed by Democrats, and also look at any crimes committed by even Republicans, because we need to make sure that everyone's held accountable. I'm all for that. It doesn't matter what party you're on.
You know, listen, you broke the law of our oath of office, go to jail.
Yes, and then
the Democrat, Republican, go for it.
Yes, and the third and most important thing I want to see.
I mean, even if Trump broke the law,
exactly.
He should go to jail.
I agree on that.
I mean, hey, fair and balanced.
Exactly fair. I am a fan.
You got to enforce all the laws.
Even Trump.
While he's literally holding a fucking MAGA 2024 flag, and he's saying that. I mean, I guess, you know, fair enough, but I mean, a little ironic with him holding that flag, though.
That we need to make sure.
See, I mean, it's a little ironic when he's holding that.
All of our teachers, we need to set up a specific fund to make sure that all of our teachers don't lose. Thank you, we love you. We need to make sure that all the teachers don't lose, you know, their place to live, so they can continue teaching for our children. And that same fund should also be.
So, have a federal fund so teachers are paid, you know, more, so they at least can have a home base. Okay, all right. Like, honestly, this is why I wanted to watch this, because I watched the first, 6 minutes of this, and this is kind of where I stopped. I'm like, you know, outside of that stupid, you know, oh, we gotta, you know, have law enforcement and military at the board, blah, blah, blah. Outside of that bullshit, what he's saying so far is actually not bad. Actually, I kind of agree with what he's saying. And it's just what? Especially with this whole teachers point. You would think, you know, Republicans are all oh, fuck teachers. But not this dude. He's actually saying, there should be a federal fund specifically for teachers, so at the very minimal, you know, they can afford, you know, their rent, you know, and the groceries, basically. So then, you know, their paycheck at least, you know, just goes to, you know, just living. You know, so he's kind of making a pretty decent point here, legitimately.
Wait, I like that. So it's a fund, it's a national fund for our teachers so that they can secure proper housing.
At least an emergency fund at the very least to make sure that they don't lose housing. And that same fund should also go for making sure that all children, regardless of their status in this country, are able to get nutrition. First and foremost, I know what it's like. I've suffered a lot in my lifetime nutrition-wise, so I believe in making sure our teachers and our children are taken care of.
The Republicans are just...
And I also kind of noticed that he wasn't talking about, oh, you know, the gays, blah, blah, you know, the whole weird groomer bullshit. He didn't really mention anything about that. So, you know, I feel I mean, for his, issues of education seem to be more legitimate. And honestly, it's, pretty based. I mean, if he actually generally means that, which I think he does. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with any of that.
I call them rhinos. They're not real Republicans. They're doing this thing where they're cutting school lunch program for little kids.
That's completely unacceptable.
Which, yeah, Republicans want to try to ban universal free school lunch meals as one of their priorities. Which is, yes, unacceptable.
Do we like what Biden is doing with Israel?
I mean, I mean, it's so weird how, that dude, you know, basically is, going against his own interests, but yet advocates for legitimately, for the most part, at least, 2 out of 3 good things. You know, the border shit, shitty, bad take. But, you know, the whole teachers, you know, and the students getting nutrition and stuff. And he also mentioned protecting the waterways, too. He mentioned it kind of quickly there, but he didn't mention that. You know, so, I mean, he's, honestly, some of these people, they generally, on certain issues, aren't off the ball necessarily. It's just that I think, they need they just kind of need that bridge to kind of like, to kind of help close the gap, so to speak, and actually kind of have like the light in the end tunnel saying, hey, this is the actual like real outlet, that actually, will give you like a better outcome instead of like this weird chuckle fucky culty bullshit. Did you know that a lot of mostly vegan hot dogs are said to contain 2% human DNA? Ignore, I have consumed the man and he tasted delicious. Oh God. Well, definitely reminded me not to eat vegan.
Definitely not.
What would you like to see him do?
Israel is one of our biggest allies to,
So we should give them weapons. We should continue to sell them weapons.
Of course, we should continue helping.
A lot of these people on the left.
Oh God, here we go. Oh no.
They're like so mad that we're continuing to give Israel weapons.
I think that we should. I think that we should help out the Israelis. We should give them
Israelites. Did he really just say that? He can't even say Israelites, right? It's Israelites, dude. Oh my God, these fucking Amerifats, bro.
What do you want to see him do with Israel?
Make it expand from sea to the other side of the sea, to expand all over the Middle East, including Persia, because fuck them too.
Peace for Israel. Help, stop that war.
Oh, yeah.
Even because my son is in the
okay.
army.
You don't want your son going to war?
I don't. I mean, he's there, and I'm proud of him.
Do you want him? You don't want him going to Ukraine?
I'm proud of him, to go slaughter a bunch of, Gazans for no reason.
You don't want him going anywhere.
I wish, if he can try to avoid that, like he always do.
What do you want to see Trump do with regards to?
I don't feel like she has much going on in her head.
Israel, Palestine.
There is no benefit for war. The only benefit is for Raytheon and all of our big war manufacturing companies because they make money every time there's a war.
I mean, true. All right. I mean, I know these pins are kind of blocking the airwaves. Oh my fucking God. She has so many Trump pins. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, she's got a lot of pins, but I mean, hey, broken clock right twice a day, I guess.
Learn something really good if you've ever seen the movie Air America with Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the very...
Air America? Did she really represent Air America with Mel Gibson, bro? Did she ever? No, dude.
Did you watch the very end of it? And it tells you, this is a true story. The CIA bought a defunct airline out of Laos or whatever.
This is a movie. This isn't based. Oh my God, she can't be. No, you're not. Oh, fuck me, bro. No way.
Made it Air America. They were running our government. Our military was running drugs, running weapons, and
okay, I mean, yeah, the CIA was doing shit like this. Look, yeah, that is true, but she's, oh my God, holy fuck.
They're subsidizing drug.
It's like mentally shifting for gold. Yeah, you're like shifting for gold in like toxic radioactive sludge. Shifting for gold in the remnants of Chernobyl after it blew up.
Because those people were against the communists.
By them doing that and all the drugs that filtered into our soldiers, they are responsible for the drug deaths of these soldiers.
Opioid epidemic back in Vietnam.
On the foreign policy, the only thing I can say about Trump, he's got balls. He will not back down.
He's got balls. Okay, sure, lady, sure.
Stand up. They know he will push the button.
How do you think Trump would handle the Israel-Palestine conflict?
It would have never happened.
Excuse me? Did he just say that? Bitch, that has been going on since God was a boy, dude. What are you talking about? Well, what? Excuse me? That's physically impossible. Dude, I can't even fucking wrap my brain at what the fuck this guy just said. would have never happened. Bitch, it was already happening even while that was going on since Reagan, and even that was going on since like fucking before. Oh my god. Okay, I don't even know. Holy fuck, that gave me some whiplash. I didn't know Trump was a time traveler. I know, dude. Dude, Trump time traveling, bro. Holy shit, he could like fucking meld through like, you know, time and space and shit. Fuck me, dude. Maybe Trump is that powerful. Maybe fucking Vosh might have a point. Maybe it is that existential. Holy shit. He's that powerful. Fuck, dude. He's a time traveler. He can meld through space and time itself. Oh shit, dude. Maybe one of the consequences is it kind of melted brain over time, so that's why his brain's all melted, because like he's done so much. Oh fuck, are we tapping into the truth? Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't say too much. Maybe the CIA will fucking black bag me. No, I don't want that. That would not be good. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, bro. Fucking time traveler, bro. Wow, I honestly, I don't even know how to even, like, process that still. Like, I am just fucking whiplashed on that. Like, I don't even know what to fucking say to that. Like, I mean, besides just goof on it. Like, what the fuck? Whatever.
They wouldn't have messed with it.
No.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have not have done anything to Israel because Trump was around.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And so what do you want to see? Like, what's missing right now from this conflict, in terms of how it's being dealt with?
He's giving
Trump,
you know, Gaza money, thinking it's going to go to like humans, but really Hamas.
Speaking of, a lot of people ask about the grandfather paradox, but no one talks about how you could technically become your own grandfather, and I don't mean that in an incesty way either. I mean, yeah, in a way.
Money, and then they shoot more rockets at us, so.
Biden authorized $100 million humanitarian aid to Gaza and $14 billion weapon package to Israel. Oh, gracious Biden, you generous soul, you.
So the whole thing's very complicated.
If we're gonna put on my aluminum hat.
Yeah.
As if he didn't have it on already.
They knew that they were gonna fly in or do whatever they were gonna do. Let's say they didn't know. Let's say Mossad. They invented the spy game, and they have some of the most sophisticated equipment.
I don't think they invented the spy game. I'm pretty sure, like, OSS, MI6, and, you know, like, like, the organizations prior to Mossad, CIA, I'm pretty sure they probably did, and honestly, I'm pretty sure it even goes farther back than that. So, no.
Cat walking by that fence.
Like, Mossad wasn't a thing until, like, after Israel was established, you fucking goof. Like, I mean, oh my, dude, what, it's like, spying was never a thing until, like, Israel existed? Like, I mean, that seems a little sus.
Yeah. I think they knew, or they got some kind of warning that they were flying in. They let it happen. They let it happen in order.
Well, that's kind of true. I mean, they were warned about it for the Egyptian government and did fuck all, you know, a week prior to the October 7th attack. Or was it 9th? Whatever. I'm pretty sure it was 7th. But, like, I mean, it's like they didn't do fuck all to it because they can use it as a juxtaposition to fucking genocide of Palestinians like they're doing right now. So, I mean, yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with what he's saying with that. That's actually kind of the truth.
Everything that is going on now, so they can go in and just destroy them, because there's major hate on both sides. Both sides. They're both. You know what? They both need Jesus.
Oh my God! You know, I was about to say that, you know, he actually wasn't really incorrect for most of that, and then he had to just like throw out the, you know, they need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. He just threw out the y'all need Jesus card, bro. So close. Oh my God, I know, dude. Oh, fuck, bro. I was honestly this close to saying, you know, he ain't really, you know, wrong for the most part. A little conspiratorial, but, you know, he's not really entirely wrong. I was about to say that. I was this close to saying that. Oh, my God. You just had to fucking throw the y'all need Jesus card, dude. Oh, my God. Holy fucking... Oh my god. It's like bringing out a turkey and someone pisses on it. No, it's like a dog takes shit on the floor and you step on it, you slip and fall, and the turkey just falls into smeared shit on the ground. That's basically what it's like. That's pretty much what happens. It's like this close to having a delicious feast, then you slip and fall in dog shit and the turkey just falls in all the shit. And I don't mean like a crisp shit. I mean like a diuretical shit where it's like slick, you know, like spreading out because it's so liquidy. I mean, it's gnarly, dude. It's bad. Like, I mean, that's what I'm talking about, you know. I'm saying that like it's like, but I'm saying it's like, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, boy. But, I mean, you get the point, though. You know, it's like, it's kind of basically, I mean, I guess it all in the same, it all points down to the same root. Might as well have someone piss on it at that point. Well, why not both? It's like someone pisses on it, you know, after, you know, you slip and fall into diuretic dog shit, and, you know, someone's like, well, fuck it, just piss on it right afterwards. It's like, well, it's ruined now anyway, can't salvage it, even though you might be able to salvage, like, some of the breast on the top or something, you know, because it wasn't touched by everything else, so it's like if you carve out the breast carefully enough, you might be able to salvage it, even though I probably wouldn't, but if you're brave enough, I guess you could. R. Kelly pisses on the yeah, R. Kelly's just there for no reason. He's just like, hey, we got that turkey looking fine. Oh, it's just R. Kelly just shows up out of nowhere to piss on the turkey. Oh my god. Oh man, we're so far afield, but fuck it. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
Why Nicki Minaj?
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god, that is Nicki Minaj. I thought it was just some random babe, but it is Nicki Minaj, dude. R. Kelly was a turkey? Oh my god.
One of my great, it's one of my favorite artists, and, well, you know.
That old boomer loves Nicki Minaj and is one of his favorite artists. What?
She likes Trump?
Oh, well.
She does now.
She does now, yeah, definitely. She's non-party affiliated now because she left the party, and that's
Trump Gabbard, Tulsi Gabbard as Veep. My dude. Delusional, my guy. Fucking delusional.
The Democrat Party doesn't like her, and it's a great way to lead by example of unity. Hey, I'm willing to have a Democrat also with the ticket. Prior to that, Trump will give too much fuel to the fire for the opposition to divide the country. Oh, look what Trump said. Oh, look how mean he is. Look at that, you know.
I don't ignore, I'm afraid.
And I came across a lot of my friends who will get so angry if you spoke about Trump or just it had this reaction in them that I've never seen before. I've never seen this divide before.
The vice presidential debate tonight across town for, you know, the GOP debate.
Oh, the GOP debate.
I call it the vice presidential debate.
It could happen. It could be one of the picks.
I mean, you know, none of them are coming anywhere near Trump. What do you think of Vivek?
Like a lot of things he says. I like him. If he could have some sort of cabinet position, if ever he came to that, that would be awesome.
So his biggest platform that everyone's talking about is how he wants to raise the voting age and institute a civics test.
Raise the voting age to
24 or 25.
25. I haven't heard that.
Institute a civics test.
A civic tax?
Civics
test. Oh, civics test. In order to vote, I would say that's extreme. Even idiots have the right to vote.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So if you're
America.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty extreme.
If you're not, there has to be cuts in spending, of course. Our national debt's crazy.
Tax cuts are primarily responsible for the increase in debt ratio. Oops.
Crazy. It's not going to lead to anything good. So we need to reverse
these billionaires.
No, because I would say the billionaires are not all corrupt. There's some
Sure, buddy.
Will do good things for the sake of the country. Hello.
Like who?
We got a billionaire right here. He's going to be here tonight. He's doing good things for the country.
Oh, God.
What's another billionaire that's...
I like Elon Musk.
Oh, my God. Did he really just... Oh, my Lord. Who's an arbiter? Oh, I almost. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dude. This guy is honestly a little TFG, I feel like. I mean, he's not, like, that terrible, but oh my god, oh man, he's kind of pompous, a little ridiculous.
I like him. I like also Jeff Bezos. I like the fact that we have...
Ah! Oh my god, I can't, I'm about to have an overdose on this, holy shit. The billionaire sipping, fuck, I cannot,
using Cape Canaveral.
Is that a fucking Trump 45 jersey? Oh my god, dude, these people are, dude, this is a fucking brand to them. Like, this is, dude, they treat this like a goddamn brand and like a sports team. Like, I mean, and a cult. Like, I mean, dude, they are literally the most, like, epitome of the most extreme elements about, like, American politics. Like, because American politics have always been kind of like, you know, branding and sports team-like and shit and blah, blah, blah. But, like, these motherfuckers take it to, like, the most extreme level, dude. Like, god, fuck, damn, dude. Oh, my lord. Holy shit, man.
Like a surplus of money in the hands of the good ones.
You know what? I kind of want some of that authentic Cajun jambalaya that's over there in the background. I'm kind of thinking about what's going on there. What do you think their jambalaya is like? Think it's good? Think jambalaya is pretty fire? Because I'm thinking that jambalaya is probably pretty good.
I think it'll make it more difficult for us to have a just society and, you know, not socialism.
Thank you.
I like how, honestly, at the end there, I was a lot more interested in that jambalaya sign. Thinking about, jambalaya.
This is my 7th.
Oh, you're 7th?
Yeah.
Were you 7th pre-election or post-election?
I believe that the rallies was after the election. But we started doing the Stop the Steal rallies and all of that stuff, yeah.
So right now, across the Miami, is the GOP debates, or as I like to call it, the vice presidential debates.
Oh, I wouldn't pick any of them for vice president either.
Really?
Well, what happens if that is the case, then, lady?
What about Vivek?
No. I like how it's just literally immediately, no. I barely paused, like, right after he said that, and there wasn't even, like, a nanosecond of error. There was just, like, so what do you think of Vivek? Nah.
Look up his history. He received money from, I don't know if it was the WEF or the WHO. He's received money from those organizations.
The Who? Oh, shit, dude. The band The Who fucking, you know, sending money? I don't know how I feel about The Who now at that point.
They're just putting a plant in.
Obviously, it's the HWO, but I guess she decided to say it like it was The Who, like the band.
Who they think will be attractive because he's not Trump. He doesn't have the backbone. He doesn't have the balls. He doesn't.
Which is a good VP pick in your opinion?
I would say John F. Kennedy Jr., but most people think he's.
You mean RFK Jr. or wait, no, JFK Jr.
JFK.
JFK Jr.? No way, dude. She was there in Dallas, 100%. Oh my fucking god. How much you want to bet she was actually in Dallas with the rest of the fucking idiots just sitting there waiting for him to come back somehow? Just materialize in front of them or something. Because, wow, shit, like... Honestly, for half a second, I thought she said RFK Jr. And then, you know, once Walter corrected himself, I was like, wait, yeah, no, oh, she did. And it's right there, yeah. Oh my fucking god, nah, she's TFG. This one's too far gone. I mean, I think we could have figured that by the pins on her head. But, I mean, still.
Yes.
So he didn't die in the plane crash.
No. Do you know what was happening at the exact time his plane...
It was like, you know, fucking, who was it in World War Z? What was his name again? Brad Pitt. It was like Brad Pitt in World War Z. Like, you know, he crashed in the plane, and he just, like, you know, was, like, basically the only survivor in the plane crash. It was like that.
Tell me everything.
He was running for the Senate seat against Hillary. Oh, imagine that. His plane...
Oh! Imagine that! I mean, yeah, Hillary's a demon witch bitch from hell, but I mean, like, I mean, just because someone happens to be against her doesn't immediately mean that they just mysteriously die. I mean, sure, for certain people, maybe, but I mean, you know, not all the fucking time. I mean, she's not that much of an evil demon witch bitch from hell, but I mean, who am I kidding? She kind of is, but I mean, look, I'm gonna give her at least a smidgen of a benefit of a doubt. And I also love that little, imagine that. I just love that. That was a little fucking goof. What the fuck? Hey, what, dude, she is like a Southern Valley girl if I've ever seen one, dude.
While he was running for
Well, she is blonde after all.
office against Hillary.
JFK Jr.'s plane crashed on July 16th, 1999. Hillary filed a statement of candidacy in October 1999. The fuck's wrong, people? Well, hey, honestly, I didn't know exact dates, you know, on that shit, but, you know, kind of interesting how, you know, she filed for candidacy well after he died. So he couldn't do that. He couldn't file for candidacy because he was already dead.
He's got a big body count.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
And he ain't it. He ain't one of them.
That I didn't know.
Unless she just, like, predicted and preemptively killed him for some reason because she's like, oh, I know that son of a bitch is gonna run against me, so I'm just gonna take him out early. Like, which I'm pretty sure was not the case. I'm like 90,000% sure it wasn't. Can you understand the conspiracy theory she explained right now? Leave a comment. No. I won't.
When Trump was there July 3rd, 2020, and there are many people high up. One of them happened to work with Melania for the child sex trafficking, David Straight, and he has said, which the backlash if he was lying would be more than it would be worth for him to make this claim, but they were all there at the event we were at. They said, along with Gene Ho, who is now the editor of George, and Donald Trump Jr., and John F. Kennedy Jr. were in the helicopter, and they let him off on top of Mount Rushmore. I have a picture of it.
Well, what about RFK? You don't like him?
You know, he had a comment before about he agreed.
The fuck was she even saying before that? If you met the Hill Dog, she used her so give us powers to fucking drain my youth. Yeah, I would basically be like 80 years old if I ever met her. She would literally absorb my youth. Take my adrenochrome, bro.
Government taking over control of our utilities. Say, like, you know, the power grid was overloading. Yeah. They can go in and shut down your hot water heater.
So we don't trust RFK.
No.
What do you want to see Republicans do about all this whole climate change stuff?
It's a crock. All this electric vehicles is a joke. These people are buying these electric cars. A battery, when it goes out, is $26,000.
EV battery, gas engine replacement, Google's free. Which the cheapest about $5K, then about 20 grand for a battery, or engine replacement about $8K, give or take.
The rest of us people cannot afford that. The people can't afford the car, much less the dang battery. Their whole plan, along with the WF and the UN,
World Economic,
is to take away our cars because they don't want us to have it.
So you think Biden's not doing enough drilling?
That ain't even Biden. Look at his pictures. Look at it. Look at his ears. It's not even the same person.
Oh wait, no, tell me that. Wait.
Okay, look at his side by side.
She did. Wait, what? The fuck is she saying?
Of like 20 years ago, and look at now. His earlobe, one of them is attached and the other is detached. 20 years.
Huh?
They were both detached. Look at his ears. Look at his face. A couple weeks ago, he went like this during one of the things, and his chin just kind of like went to goo. Another time they were doing
Are you saying he's reptilian or?
It's got masks. It's masks. Our government's been using masks for a long time. Look at all the movies. He went like this, and it just kind of wrinkled up, and then it came back down. There was.
What in the?
who works for the government that was in charge of doing the mask, and she said she went into a meeting with Obama in a full mask. Nobody ever knew it wasn't that person. They thought it was that person. So they can do it. Nobody's who they appear to be in a lot of these things, but they're all installed.
I was like, it can't be just us. No one's protesting this.
They're probably
Is that lady high? No, she's just a Republican.
around. That's a good question.
Around here, that's all.
Where's everyone
I have
else?
no idea. Well, there was what one officer was telling me until she found out I do the law very well, because she's like, you can't be over here, you can't be over there. We set up an area only for the First Amendment, and I said no. Actually,
Where's the First Amendment area?
so he's smart. He's like, well, where's because there is an area that the one officer said on like 15th or something.
During up free speech zones, the protesters are all chased out to set GOP DeSantis roll.
Yeah. Wait, we just got here. Where's the debate happening?
Huh?
Where's the debate happening?
Come on, like you don't know?
It's in there?
The Uniparty Convention! Woo!
The Uniparty.
Support the military-industrial complex! Yeah! Send your kids to protect somebody else's borders and leave ours wide open!
Dude, what the fuck is with that guy? Jesus Christ, what a fucking goober. And, you know, again, I honestly want to bet, like, how long has he literally just been, like, up here holding that sign, just holding those hands wide up?
Rally. Why aren't you with Trump? I just came from there.
You just came from there?
Yeah, I just came from there.
It's too late. Too late for me. I've been to just about all his rallies before when he was a candidate. Figured I'd come out here and show some support for my brother Enrique Tarrio, Miami native, political prisoner.
Wait, this guy's a Proud Boy? Dude, there honestly might be a weird all-ball chance I've ran into this guy in the Portland protests and shit back in 2020, dude. Not even fucking kidding. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
22 years, and he wasn't even there. And Ray Epps was saying we gotta go into the Capitol. Huh? He's a plant. He's a plant. The Uniparty. Any mainstream.
What does he even mean by Uniparty? He keeps saying that, but he never explains it.
I don't even watch TV anymore. These are tough questions, and I'm sorry, I don't have the answer to them.
Where's everyone at? Everyone's...
We need to worry about this here first before we start worrying about everybody else.
So no more money to Israel.
No more money to anybody. That's it. Close it up. Who's helping us out? Who's helping the American people out? This isn't
a lot of countries.
I'm like the job fair to the world. Come on in. Oh, you're having a tough time? We'll give you money. That's right there. It's like, that's a whole new one world kind of thing. The UN.
I just came from the rally over there. You didn't go to the rally?
I know. I was on both his campaigns in the past. I'm on his campaign now, so I wanted to come down here to persuade, or at the very least, as I call it, educate all the Republicans here about why Trump.
Rhinos.
Yes, the rhinos. That's the proper term.
So I call it the VP debate.
That's what I told one of the other stations today. Is that this way he can look to see who's the best vice president? Which personally, I'm rooting for Tim Scott.
Tim Scott?
Yeah, Tim Scott.
He dropped out, bro.
Nikki Haley's really good, but Tim Scott definitely. I was a fan of Vivek, but I saw that one of his books he wrote, he had talked negatively about Trump.
Vivek wants to raise the voting age to 25 and institute a civics test.
As incompetent as it seems society is, I don't believe that would be necessary. The only thing we really need, the thing that would make the biggest difference is voter IDs laws. We need to have voter IDs. If you have to have an ID for a license, driver's license, or even to come over to this country to be a citizen, then you should have one to vote.
You think more people...
Maybe just having a basic ID across the board that's free to get when you're an adult would probably help that. Then I'll be on board with that. Like, it's like, hey, you know, you need an ID, here you go. Like, no fee to it at all. Like, you know, instead of having to pay like $35 or whatever the fuck, you know, for getting a state ID or some shit. I mean, because it's basically his way of saying, like, you have to get an ID to vote. It's like, that's basically his way of saying. But, like, if it was free and easy to get, that wouldn't be much of a problem, now would it? Like, I mean, but it is if it's kind of hard to access, especially if people are kind of roadblocked by, you know, I don't know, lack of money.
to be allowed to vote, or less people?
And yeah, you also have to prove that you're a citizen still before you even get said ID.
I just think that everyone should be allowed to vote if you're a citizen. The thing when it comes to criminal penalties, people will say that if you're a convicted felon that you lose the right to vote. Personally, I think that if that's the way the law was before a person committed a crime and then they are a convicted felon, then they know that they lost their opportunity to vote. However, if they want to change that and say, yes, you can vote as long as you pay any fines, fees you owe to the county or the state or whatever, then I'm all for that. So I'm all for everyone being able
People
to
make mistakes.
Yes, and
you
I'm
know?
all for love and compassion and opportunity.
Yeah, and
as long as you're a citizen. Sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah, as long as you...
And this is a great thing. This is something I thought of 2 ideas. These are great ideas, and I actually came up with this on my own, and I'm actually trying to pitch it very hard to a lot of wealthy people.
Yeah.
When it comes to the homeless population, I have a great idea. Make this happen. This is going to be incredible. It could be done by the county, the city, the state, or any wealthy entrepreneur could do this and say, you know what, let's first start, let's say, Southwest Miami-Dade County, or just Miami-Dade, period. Build 2 apartment buildings, put everything in their TVs, give them a cell phone, give them a laptop, food, clothing, everything that everybody else has, like a normal, regular person. But this is the thing, we're going to teach them to do day trading or Forex trading, give them the skills to do online stuff, or if they want to, we could sell stuff on Amazon, whatever. Give them a way to make money that way, because a lot of people won't get a job because they haven't worked in a long time or they have a criminal background. Give everyone a chance. And then this is the thing, the money that they make, they give half to the person. If it's an entrepreneur, you want to make a business, you make money, I make money, you live free rent. That's it. And we can get people off the street. And then the only thing is those who do have severe mental illnesses should definitely be sought after and given, and, you know, I hate to use the word, but force the mentally ill people into getting treatment. Because at the very least, we know that they're going to be bathed and then fed and have a house, a roof over their head, and not on the street.
Otherwise, it becomes...
I mean, I kind of like 80% agree with what he said there. I mean, with the whole job aspect thing that he was talking about, I think, you know, just having at least, like, some basic, like, more generalized, you know, like, kind of career building program, just in general, I think will be fine. You don't have to, I don't think you, like, doing some weird, like, stock trading, whatever the fuck you was saying earlier. I don't think that's really it, but whatever. I mean, it's like, just really any career building path, or, you know, potential, like, you know, skilled trade type of job or some shit. Like, really, honestly, anything. Shouldn't have to have a job to prove your worth. I mean, I do agree with that, too. I mean, you know, it's like, because if there are people that necessarily can't get a job or struggle with that, like, as he did mention, people with, like, criminal background, stuff like that, people that might be, you know, mentally ill or disenfranchised some other way, like, I mean, you know, there obviously can be exceptions to the rule where, you know, obviously they still need a roof over their head and they can at least be taken care of still. I mean, so that's why I kind of say 80 to 85% agree with him. There's, like, nitpicks I have, I think, with what he's talking about. But he's kind of honestly, you know, in a general level, talking about, like, you know, public housing, almost. I mean, in a kind of weird, wonky way, but, I mean, it's kind of what he's saying.
Because I've offered people food and money that would rather get out of a trash can, and those people are clearly mentally ill.
Yeah.
And the saying I like to go with anything, if anyone's going to quote me ever on anything, I tell them to always quote me on this, that always process with your brain, but decide with your heart. Because your brain will make decisions that will sometimes lead you astray, but your heart, as difficult as it is sometimes, it'll always put you in the right position. You may suffer at times, but trust me, if you really do the decision with your heart, you're going to be better off in life. And just...
Okay.
Smile, you know. I say love goes a long way. Love is for all or not at all. Peace.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Chauncey O'Connor.
Chauncey O'Connor. Yes. Thank you, man. No, I'm glad I spoke to you, man.
I mean, yeah, it seems pretty reasonable. Seems like, I mean, honestly, for who he is, seems like a alright fellow, I suppose.
Elvis candidate? Elvis candidate.
I mean, he's definitely, you know, I don't know. I mean, he's not 100% agreeable, but I don't know. I mean, certainly at least fairly reasonable.
The king. I just saw Priscilla.
Oh, we got the king, baby.
Really?
Oh, shit.
The other day. We saw the
Oh, shit, it's Elvis.
I saw the movie.
Oh, darn, I gotta see that. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, no, I actually...
So you are Bill Lors,
yes.
And you're running as an Elvis candidate.
Well, I'm running for president. I'm gonna give you two in case you want to keep one, you have to give one away. I was a state legislator for 10 years. I ran for governor of Wisconsin in 2002. I ran for U.S. Senate in 2000. I'm the victim of dirty campaigning. The big, powerful people that ran.
What party were you?
I was a Republican. The bottom line is I don't like what's going on, and most of the American voters don't like what's going on. The majority of the people don't want to vote for any of the candidates that are running. They're waiting for someone like me. They're waiting for somebody who can give them a little flair, and that's the Elvis thing. You know,
so what's your platform on like healthcare?
You know,
it looks like a victim of terrible fashion. Dude, he ain't got no drip, dude. He's dripless.
Nutritional programs for kids in school, all of those things, we need to turn it upside down. The way everything is going, and I used to work in Washington, D.C. I worked in the U.S. Congress. You know, I've got a very good resume
of having shitty fashion.
I don't know, do you want me to wait till he goes by, or is that interfering with it? Sure. Yeah.
I like how they didn't really go anywhere after that. He like got slapped by a magic carp he pulled out of the river. He kind of does a little bit. I'm the king of terrible fashion, baby. I tell you what now. Oh my goodness. I love it. And obviously, as you can tell, I've kind of at least figured out some way to deal with the Scream. But yeah, I will admit, I mean, honestly, all in all, that was good, because it kind of showed that at least for some of those people, there are, like, you know, some cases where they honestly are relatively, in a way, genuinely kind of reasonable. And I think, you know, that kind of shows that there is an ability to kind of, you know, build bridges with some of these people potentially. I mean, I don't think that means they're going to be some bleeding heart lefty or whatever the fuck. But, I mean, it can at least, you know, potentially, like, maybe at least make them a little bit more liberal or some shit. And honestly, that's definitely better than them being MAGA Trump fucking Bible thumping fucking weirdos. Rather than be, like, liberal Bible thumpers or something. Wait, what's this? No jerk. Wait. Your son didn't drop truth bombs? What's this? Alright, I'm gonna have to be in the corner again. God damn it. Testing YouTube censorship. There ain't anything there.
So we haven't covered Jericho Green.
The fuck? He's in a maid outfit.
In a while, and I forget why I stopped looking at his channel when it comes to stuff that just I wanted to talk about. So I saw this video that's called "My Son Dropped a Truth Bomb on His Second Grade Class." And usually when I see these kinds of posts on, you know, like Facebook or Twitter or MySpace, I'm just kidding, I haven't seen anything on MySpace, but when I see these kind of posts, usually they feel very...
Don't lie, you go to MySpace.
He stood up and clapped, but I feel like this might be a little different, because with those posts, a lot of it tends to be a copy paste to, like, "My son said the most profound thing recently, and you have no idea how it shook me." Also, Duke AJ, how's it going? So let's go ahead and see here. What kind of a truth bomb do we have? What kind of a truth bomb do we have?
Well, good damn afternoon, American.
I guess we'll just have him way the fuck up here.
I'm an American.
Jericho
Hello.
Green here with you once again. And if you just can't get enough of me, I got more for you. Make sure you check out my new channel. It's called Green's House. It's all about...
I won't.
...interviews with people with an interesting story to tell. Also, myself and my friend Gian have started a channel. It's called...
I guess we have to go ahead and get the first thing out of the way, though. Since he did a plug...
We are Americans, not Americans.
You have to point out...
Nah, we're all fellow Americans, I tell you what, brother.
The stream is sponsored by DDLG Playground. Use coupon code SURGE to get 200%. Anyway.
Kids really are listening, even though you swear they don't. Sometimes you talk to them and you think, am I saying this in a foreign tongue that they don't understand? But they're listening.
So I feel like that just automatically makes me think that it's a good idea to be very careful what you say around your kids. Like, I never for the longest time, knew that my mom and my stepdad were fighting because that was kept behind closed doors. I didn't find out until 2 years before they started their divorce proceedings. Like, I didn't find out about that stuff till later because there's stuff you don't want your kids to be privy to.
Well, I think, my parents tried, but they're loud enough for me to hear. You just don't want to share kids. Yeah, but sometimes, they get loud enough to where you hear it anyway.
Let's go ahead and see where we're going with this.
Well, my son said some funny shit in class yesterday. Or on Monday. So the teacher, they're all in their little circle or whatever, and the teacher says, tell us what you did this weekend, something fun you did this weekend, or something that you learned. So I don't know, I think my son was probably saying this just to make people laugh or some shit. It's still true. And honestly, I don't think he's in trouble for it because it's true. But he stands up in front of the class and says, I learned that girls who dress in nasty clothes don't have fathers.
What? Okay, so this comes from the stereotype.
So some stupid trope about, girls being fatherless because, ooh woo, fucking, they're skanks and they don't have, fathers to, smack them around or whatever, to discipline them or some shit. It's just misogyny. Well, yeah, go figure. It's let's basically, teach our kid to be a misogynistic pig and shit because I'm, a total fucking pig dog myself.
That any woman...
A pig dog with a fucking Sharpie for a fucking beard, rubbed all over his chin.
Does not wear... any woman that wears scantily clad clothes is automatically a woman who has daddy issues. And that idea stems a lot from the John Wayne style of this is the way you're supposed to parent. The very, your dad is the conservative head of the nuclear family, and, if you had a better relationship with your father, then you wouldn't be that way. But there are people I know of, there are friends of mine, who are OnlyFans models, who actually have really good relationships with their parents still. It's weird, right? It's weird. Because, they'll post to Twitter about, hey, I was working with my dad doing this thing. Just showing that they have a pretty decent working relationship with their parents still. But they are OnlyFans models. They are the definition of scantily clad women. So, I don't know how much truth there is to that statement, because I know enough people that statement doesn't apply to, that I understand the stereotype. I don't think that stereotype always holds true.
My wife told me, so I was free to laugh, and my son, if my son was there, I'd, try not to laugh, but that shit was hilarious. And it's true!
How many times he said, it's true! It's true!
True!
Oh God, that's breaking my voice.
Misogyny and being a total pig dog. It's true!
Drink that I need to shove down my gullet because I have to be very careful how much I'm using my voice right now. How many times are you just going to say, it's true, it's true?
It's easy for you to say. I came back from a concert.
It's true.
Where I did a bunch of crowd surfing.
Again, I know enough people just from the back of my hand that it does not seem to be a true thing. It does not seem to be a true statement to me. It is a statement that I understand the stereotype for. I understand the stereotype for it, most certainly. There is a basic understanding that people who have parental issues might seek that type of guidance, might seek that type of influence from other people, and a lot of times that can manifest in somebody being more sexually promiscuous. Cool, but that's not the same thing as saying, oh yeah, no, women who just wear things I personally deem slutty, they don't have fathers. They don't have dads. It also feels like a really condescending way to talk about people who might not have those parental figures. Like, it's like walking in with potentially the understanding that they need to have those parental figures, but you're willing to make fun of them for not having it?
Pretty much. I mean, it's like the whole compassionate conservatism mentality where it's like, oh, well, I'm going to tell you what you ought to need, but I'm going to do it in a condescending way where it's, if anything, more insulting and kind of offensive, in a sense.
The person who takes the "you're adopted" stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series and, like, takes it super seriously and starts thinking that there's actually truisms there. I don't know.
Which way to make that fit? Maybe, but not here.
Continue.
Girls who dress in nasty clothes, showing their ass crack and their areola, usually don't have a dad in their life. They do not have a father.
That's different. That's a difference.
Yeah, that also, like, I mean, so why are you thinking about that anyway, you fucking freaky creep?
Usually,
what the fuck?
This is true, are two different statements. I'm sorry. Also, there's a sub conversation that needs to be had here. Not sub in that way, you weirdos, but there's a sub conversation in here that needs to be had about what we consider sexual garb, what we consider garb that is appropriate when you are out and about. That definition has shifted so much over the years. What, quote, well-adjusted would
probably like, yeah. I mean, in a weird way, that's probably it. Like, it probably comes from some weird, like, intrusive, like, you know, perversion that he has. Where it's like, I mean, he sees, you know, someone that, you know, specifically, like, you know, some teenage, you know, like, girl that, you know, might be wearing something that's, like, scantily clad or some shit, you know, and might think, oh, well, they're fatherless because they're showing off their pussy to their ass or something. Which says more about him considering that he's fucking looking. It's like, I mean, because why do you care? Like, I mean, I'm not looking nor bothered by that type of shit because frankly I see adults, you know, wear shit like that all the time, so like I don't care. Like, big whoop. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Like, so I mean, whatever. Like, I mean, why would you be looking? You know, that's one of those things where it's like, why is he so fixated on this idea? Like, I mean, because what? You think, you know, somehow, like, your son's gonna, like, you know, be perverted, you know, perverse by it or some shit because, ooh-woo, some skinky-clad wearing, you know, gal might, you know, like, degenerize him into, like, some weird promiscuity or something. It's like, give me a fucking break, you fucking motherfucking pig. What a fucking hog, dude.
Nowadays would be considered scantily clad 50 years ago. It would be considered...
yeah, I kind of want to keep around, too, where he plays it again. So I said I don't want to see naked children walk around. Well, yeah, that, too. Oh, looks like he plays it again around here.
Do it.
So I can't fault him. The shit's true. Maybe he shouldn't have said it in front of his class, I guess. But it's true.
I mean, maybe...
Oh my god, if I had a fucking shot for every time he said that, I'd be dead of alcohol poisoning.
Don't say it at all. So, like, let's go ahead and say that statement with our chest this time. If we say that statement with our chest, you're basically saying, you don't have a dad, you fucking slut. That's what that statement comes out of.
Damn. Well, his head just really popped up right there.
So what you have to ask yourself, Jericho, is why do you feel comfortable that those are the types of things that your kid is saying to his second grade?
Medcarp? No, I'd slap him with a salmon. Up here, it would be a salmon. Nice big old salmon.
Why are you comfortable that those are the things that you said around your child in such a way that they're perfectly fine saying that to a group of other children? Is that something that you personally want to promote? Is that something you're happy about? Also, out of curiosity, you're posting this on YouTube. Does your kid not have the ability to find your own content, to see what you're saying? I'm sorry, but...
He probably shows it to him. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, shows his kid, like, his content and shit. Like, being like, hey, kid, look what I did today. You know? Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised at all.
At 10 years old, I had computer access. At those ages, I was learning how to do that stuff. And that was back before the age of the internet, so I don't know. Maybe that's changed a little bit, but let's continue the video.
And my wife was like, that's you right there. That's your son. I was like, hell yeah, it's true. These hood rats out here, these skanks, scallywags, and skeezers, they don't got no damn
Scallywags? Did he really just throw that out there? He threw a scallywag out there? Scallywag. Bro, what?
That's why they're dressed like that, to attract the attention of a man. To attract the attention of a man.
Dude, I fucking knew it. Oh my god. I was saying earlier he's probably like butthurt because, you know, he thinks his kid's gonna get perverted by, a girl walking around like that, and now he's saying it. Oh my god.
He didn't get it from the man who matters most. So I can't be...
So again, that's literally like how I said the stereotype was. That's the way I described the stereotype, and I understand where it comes from. What I don't think is that it always holds true. Not really. Not
fucking scallywag, dude. I can't believe he fucking threw that out there, man. Oh my good fucking lord.
Comfortable way.
Mad at him. Because who's that popular singer now? Ice Spice? Or something like that. Like these, I always tell my daughter, I don't want you listening to those girls. I don't want you listening to those hood rats. That's what I call them, hood rats. The disgusting Reds and the Ice Spice and all that. If you're a grown up, I don't give a shit what you listen to. I don't give a shit how nasty it is. But as a kid, you don't need to be listening to that bullshit. But Jericho, kids are going to listen to that. Yeah, I fucking know that. I listen to bad shit I wasn't supposed to listen to as a kid.
Oh, I could do it, but now fuck these kids, they can't do it, so how dare they?
Brother is 4 years older than me. He got his hands on NWA one time. I'm at the door listening for my parents. We got that shit. The volume was like on 2. We were Anne Frank status in the fucking attic.
So wait.
Is he really making a joke, an Anne Frank joke? Oh my fucking god.
Recognize that you're
going Anne Frank in an attic over fucking music, dude.
They're gonna do it anyway. So are you just... Are you just saying they shouldn't listen to it so that you feel like you've done enough of your job? Oh, well, I said the token phrase I'm supposed to. That's it. Fatherly duty's done. Like, again, feels weird.
Try not to make noise. Because of my parents
yeah, he did say Anne Frank status.
And heard us listening to niggas with attitude. I'm a nigga, he's a nigga, she's a nigga, we's a nigga. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga too? That's
And we're detected. I mean, he just like went he carpet bombed those all over the place. I was like caught off guard and I was just like, what? But then he ended it with like, would you like to be like out there that I mean he made it into like some Dr. Seuss shit, bro. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my... I don't even know how to respond to that. I probably shouldn't.
On that album, if my parents came in the room and heard us listening to that, it's ass whoopings for everybody. Like Oprah, you get an ass whooping. You get an ass whooping.
Everyone gets an ass whooping.
They're always going to listen to shit they're not supposed to, and they're not always going to listen to their parents. No shit. But I cannot and will not condone it. I will not for 1 second let my kids think that I'm okay with them listening to that bullshit. That's just a cat and mouse game that you play as a parent.
So you recognize that it's mostly pointless.
So what, like, do you think you need to beat the shit out of your kids and have an ass whooping, moment to discipline them and have, like, the fear of God in them or some shit, you freak?
I don't know. Maybe I've got a weird opinion on this one. Maybe people in the chat should probably chime in. Parents in the chat, does this sound like the right way of thinking for a parent?
No.
This is an area where I do not have expertise. I can say that something...
I don't have expertise, but yeah, obviously, no. Duh.
Very, very fair, Knox.
You tell them what to do, they try to get away with not doing what you tell them to do. It's how it goes. But yeah, are kids gonna do shit, listen to shit they're not supposed to? Of course. But you can't condone it. You can't be one of these dumbass parents who are like, oh, I don't mind if my kid smokes weed and drinks alcohol, as long as they do it at the house so I can keep an eye on him. You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, so do you want them to do it, like, out and about, you know, like, at their friend's house or something? Like, I mean, wouldn't that technically be more responsible? Where it's like, hey, like, if you are gonna hang out with your friends and you all want a beer, then you can only have one, and you're gonna be hanging out at the house. You can't leave and go anywhere, and I'm taking your car keys, you know, for like 4 hours, you know, so, you know, like, so there you go. Like, you know, it's just like, I mean, honestly, if you have, like, you know, some, like, you know, like, junior or senior year high school kids or whatever, like, I think that's fair. You know, I mean, because, like, you know, they're like 15 or 16. Like, in Europe, like, a lot of kids are legally able to go to bars at that age, okay? Like, so, I don't really think it's that big of a deal if they have, like, one. You know, it's like, set some ground rules and let them know. It's like, hey, as long as you abide by these ground rules, I'll let you have a beer. You know, one of those type of things. You know, it's like, you know, establish, you know, the understanding with that stuff and let them know about the respect of that and, you know, whatever. And don't make it a common occurrence thing either. You know, just be like, hey, you can only do this like once a month, or, you know, if you got good grades, then I'll let you have like a little celebratory thing or some shit. Like, make it something where they have to earn it, you know? Like, there's like type of shit where, you know, it's like, I think it could be okay to an extent. Fuck a beer, pulse out tequila. That would be for like New Year's.
No, the kids will say the darndest things, but he's right.
All right, so there is a difference between condoning your kids getting, you know, fucked up on drugs, getting fucked up on alcohol. There's a difference between that and
condoning misogyny.
A little more cognizant of the language you're using around your kids. Razor says, and kids beat you 90% of the time. And will cut you off when you're older. So just, it feels very, very strange to me to just sit there and go like, aha, I don't want to be one of these parents that condones my kids smoking weed and doing drugs. Okay, cool. Nobody was talking about that. I don't think anybody was talking about that quite yet, but sure thing, buddy.
I can't get mad at him. Girls who dress in nasty clothes don't got a daddy. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please, subscribe. Hit.
They just won't. We won't let. I think if you want to be done with the left, just be done with it. Like, the only person not stopping you is you, bro. What are you talking about? What a fucking goober, dude. Oh my god. What a fucking goober. Holy shit.
Notification.
No, we're not going to subscribe to your channel.
Nor do I ever want to see anything from this guy's channel again. Well, seriously, I mean, he's okay, but, you know, like, beyond that, like, ugh. Not that Jericho dude, or whatever his name is. Was it Jericho? Yeah. Yeah, wow, what a pig dog of utter misogynistic cringe. Awesome. Nice. I like the milkmaid outfit. I ain't complaining about that. That's totally fine. But, just saying. Some of my friends were, like, saying some shit earlier. I want to see what they were saying on Telegram. What happened to Harley? Oh shit. Kelly says curious. I want to have fun. What I call it. They're doing a karaoke birthday bash for one of the guys that works there on December 27th. Oh, that's pretty cool. The 205 trails. Tweakers everywhere. Fucking tents everywhere. There's even a tent in the middle of the bike path. Oh my god, in the middle of the bike path. It's ridiculous. I mean, not considered. Oh, Jesus. It's got a lot worse since summer than a tent in the middle of the path is our bullshit, dude. That is kind of bullshit. I don't care if they're on, like, the side of the fucking, like, paths and whatever, but yeah, being in the middle of the trail is ridiculous. It's only a matter of time. Consultants aren't that patient. So quickly rolling into casino in December only to have to sell off his hair to pay off his debt. Wait, what is this? Is some Reddit thing? Got rolling strong. I lost $3,000. Not enough yeast in the world for how much bread I'm about to make. Oh my god. Wow, dude. Rip City's calling me out. Dude, wow. He's rolling into the casino, about to, like, make some money. See, his problem is he's going to these fucking things. You gotta find a real table, you fucking goob. And you lost $3,000, like, god damn. You know the secret of leaving Vegas with a small fortune? You arrive with a large one. Damn. Somewhat spherical. Probably, you know, I don't know, maybe. See, if he played one more, he could have won all back. Turn from a peacock into a plucked chicken. I would leave after $50 to $100. I probably would too, honestly, at that point. Yeah, so what's this?
Yesterday there was a...
I mean, we already saw this. We already reacted to this. It's just him reacting to the whole Senate fight. I mean, I guess we could just...
Yesterday there was a fight that almost happened that had more hype than Mayweather versus Pacquiao, than Muhammad Ali versus Tyson, than Joey Chestnut versus a plate of 60 hot dogs.
Just wanted to see him react. Well, then you watch him. Okay, whatever.
That took place almost in an unlikely Thunderdome, a very odd octagon, a Senate hearing. We were so close to witnessing the glory of what it must have been like to live during the medieval ages when disagreements were settled with a duel to the death. Two consenting adults, a challenge was issued, a challenge was accepted, but unfortunately, they didn't get to exchange knuckle sandwiches. Their tummies were left empty because they put the kibosh on it. They weren't allowed to scrap. They weren't allowed to get after it, unfortunately. And damn it, what a shame. Somewhere out there in the multiverse, there is a dimension where this did happen, and it broke all of the viewership records for fights.
Oh my god, you know he's right. You know, like, in the multiverse, there's at least, like, a dozen universes where this fight has happened, and at least half of them, you know, like, not only O'Brien won, he literally, like, broke his, like, Mullen's back. And all 12, you know, O'Brien wins, basically. I'm just going to put that right out there. But at least in half of them, he basically breaks his spine. And at least for 2 of them, he just outright just kills. He just, like, outright yeets him into, like, the universe, dude. Out into the astral planes. There's one universe where Bernie came in with the steel chair. Yeah, he just sits back and did once, like, O'Brien, you know, like, kind of gets knocked down for a second. Bernie's like, you know what the fuck this? Just smacks him with a steel chair.
We don't inhabit that reality.
Today is quite different, but after you left here, you got pretty excited about the keyboard. In fact, you...
The keyboard.
1, 2...
So fire.
3, 4...
It is kind of low-key, kind of fire.
Read what the last one said.
I thought that was Adam Sandler.
Who pretends...
It does kind of look like a fucking curmudgeon Adam Sandler, dude. If Adam Sandler became like a greasy fucking curmudgeon politician.
The truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself, and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard, long hours. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy.
And the gauntlet's getting dropped.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your...
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution, every Poland?
No, sit down. Sit down. Okay.
Oh, boo! Let them fight.
Okay. Sit down, please.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
Hold it.
Let them fight. Let them
The gavel
fight.
comes out, and that's where it ends, unfortunately. They should have settled it the old-fashioned way. Pugilistic fisticuffs. Let it ride. Stronger man wins.
O'Brien would.
God, it was
Dude, O'Brien's a fucking Teamster fucking Union Bulldog. Dude, you know he would throw in the fisticuffs, bro. You know he wouldn't fuck around, dude.
so hype. There's also a guy in the background here whose expression really sums it all up. This guy right here.
Yeah, dude.
Biggest fucking smile on his face. Just like all of us, he wants to see this unfold. That's hardcore, though. This is a time, this is a place. Do you want to settle it now? He starts taking his wedding ring off. That actually was hard.
Wait. Did he? Hold up. I didn't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is he actually? I didn't even notice that. Are you serious?
I was running the office because...
Let's say I want to see
remember
this.
working
Does he
long
actually?
Hours. What a clown. Fraud.
The gauntlet's getting dropped.
We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your...
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution, every Poland?
Oh shit, dude, he did. He took it off really quick. Oh my god, dude, he was fucking ready to scrap, bro. Oh my god, I never noticed that. Dude, leave it to Charlie to actually point that out. I honestly did not notice that. But yeah, dude, he actually takes the fucking ring off, ready to scrap up. I mean, it's just, holy shit, dude. I never noticed that.
The time, this is a place. Do you want to settle it now? He starts taking his wedding ring off. That actually was hard. Armstrong, is that you? Yeah, fucking nano.
He'd be like, hey, bitch, you're about ready to meet Jesus. I will send you to Jesus.
Seemed like a consensual duel. Exactly, it was a consensual duel. Like, there's got to be some kind of, like, old rhetoric in the Constitution somewhere that still exists, because, I mean, there's still shit in there from, like, the 1700s, that says if two senators or two men in a Senate hearing agree to a fight, it must unfold. And it's illegal to break it up. There's got to be something in there like that.
And if not, there should be.
See a on-site moment at a Senate hearing. Dude brought the receipts, too. He came in with the fucking tweets, and he's like, let's just do it. Let's run it. Stand the fuck up. Or, excuse me, stand your butt up. I like how they keep saying butt. Like you're about
stand
to
your
fight,
butt
you
up.
at least say ass. I think that's warranted. I do hope they schedule some kind of fight. Like, shit. I'll host a boxing event for them or something, or cage fight, street fight. I don't know. I want to see this happen now. I don't know shit about Mr. O'Brien, and I also don't know shit about Senator Mullen, but man, this would be a crazy fight to see.
It would be.
They look like they got that old man muscle. Put them in a real MWL fight. Oh, that's kind of fire. Yeah, wait, that's pretty good. Our first senator match.
Oh, hell yeah,
Actually
dude.
do it. Do either one of them have their DMs open? They're clearly very active on Twitter, since this is where it all stems from. Let me see. I'll see if either one of them have open DMs. Senator Mullen does not. What about Sean O'Brien? Neither does Sean. Unlucky. Every election cycle, there's a Senate street fight. That'd be so good. It's what we need. You did not want to feel the burn here, unfortunately. Let them fight. They both agreed to it. Everyone was excited. Just let it happen.
I know.
This guy's excited. This guy's excited. He's kind of indifferent.
The dude in the hat's excited.
Party challenged him to a charity match at the end of this. Wait, did he?
Hold on.
Big
Oh, stop it. I have the mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
They don't like-
We're mic. You have time.
All right,
Make your statement.
then let's do this, because I did challenge you, and I accepted your challenge, and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go fight. I was
Okay. In my defense, this is where the Twitter clip ended, like when Bernie broke it up. So I assumed nothing happened here except Bernie lecturing. This is big. Wait, huge development.
You challenged me to a cage match, acting like a 12-year-old schoolyard bully.
Dude, I love how everyone in the background's just fucking laughing it up, dude. Oh, dude, this guy is just kind of rolling his eyes like, oh my god.
I will say exactly. Senator Mullen, I have the mic.
I love it.
I'm here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
When I'm talking,
it's not abuse. It's a consenting fight.
Let me show you his hearing because I want to expose this thug to who he is. And
You're not pointing at me. That's disrespectful.
I don't care about respecting you at all.
I don't respect you at all. You don't want to the most
hold
elite
it,
people
please.
acted.
Please.
All right. Oh my god. So where was the challenge to a charity match then? Where was that? Still pretty cool though that they kept going, but I didn't see anything about a different time, different day charity match.
The Unity Thug. Well, I mean, that's technically true, but
I initially thought was fanfic from that chatter about the charity match. Turns out is real. So I found this in an article about it. The two traded angry insults for several more minutes. Each called the other a thug, with Mullen at one point suggesting they fight for charity at an event next spring. Literally a WWE moment here. Like, see you at WrestleMania, bub. Be there or be square, Buster. I'm gonna make Hulkmania run wild on you. And then he repeated an offer he made earlier this year on social media. O'Brien declined, instead suggesting they meet for coffee and work out their differences. Mullen accepted, but the two kept shouting at each other until the next senator...
they should totally fight for charity. And if O'Brien wins, it goes to the Teamsters.
Senator Maggie Hassan of New Hampshire started her questioning by talking over them.
Only the loser gets yeeted. Yep.
It's looking unlikely that they're actually going to fight, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed as a just in case, because I'd love to see it now. I went into this Senate hearing with no information on their stats, what's their background in combat sports, but I don't care. I think it could be a really fun event. I can't recall the last
I think it would be great, honestly. I would love it.
Senator Smackdown. There's just something in me tickling me, telling me they might actually be good at fighting. Like, they might have that dog in them. I think it...
Dude, and I got my money on O'Brien. He definitely got that dog in him.
Be a really enjoyable fight. Not only from, like, the pure
Nah, don't give them weapons. Just give them their own fists.
Entertainment spectacle of it with these two older gentlemen that have no business being in a fight like this in the first place, duking it out. I actually think there's going to be a hidden element of surprise about like how competent they are with fighting. Just something in me tells me that, because they were more than willing to just let it rip on this day at that location. That's confidence. That's a scary level of confidence. So,
especially from Brian's part.
I do think it could be a fun event. They should put it together, make it a whole community thing, make it a charity thing, turn it into a nice big positive event. I'm sure it can be done. But yeah, I found this whole thing to just be so silly, I had to share it. That's really about it. So yeah.
I love it. It's beautiful. I want to see O'Brien with the steel chair, though. I mean, I kind of do too, but I mean, let's at least keep it somewhat fair and balanced, I suppose. But on Fox News, we don't have to be fair and balanced. Oh my fucking god. Well, at least just a little bit. Oh my god, a bunch of smoke is in there. God damn. There. I got one more little bowl load. Give myself a shower because I'm very moist. Suck it like your life depends on it. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does. My goodness. I'm definitely going to be sore tomorrow. Especially with crowd surfing and the moshing and all that fun shit. My goodness. Some oofs. But some epic oofs. Butthole sore? No. I mean, that ain't sore. I mean, if anything, it's just fine. But anyhow, was gonna make it funny. Well, I mean, it is an amusement, but, you know, I'm going to kind of take things kind of literally, because I am a little sleepy, but I'm going to take a shower before I go to bed. Sponsored by Pepsi? What? Okay, I guess I'll stick around for a sec. What? Pepsi? Was it a Vosh pit? On his main channel. I'm guessing... What? It's 2 years old, though. You got recommended something that's 2 years old? What the fuck? Debate sponsor. What the hell? Dude, that's a hella old ass notification, dude. Damn. Oof. I recommend all kinds of interesting stuff. If I do, it's usually memes. But, anyway, I think I'll at least call it good for the rest of this lovely little evening. And maybe, you know, I'll try to fickle with, you know, shit here, you know, afterwards, just to see if maybe I can solve the screen problem. But I'm thinking we'll just have to go, you know, deal with what we got, but whatever. But anywho, I'll call it good for the rest of the lovely little evening, so peace out, and I shall see y'all in that next one, so until you, beckadoos. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, what the fuck? Stop that shit. It's not one, stop. What the hell? Hey, stop that shit. It literally just, it's just like, no, you will not stop. Like, I've literally pressed it a few times now, and it's just like, nah. Seriously. Wow. Lovely. Awesome. Oh my fucking god, this is actually kind of annoying. What, really? Seriously, Streamlabs? Okay, well, I know one way to fucking make that shit stop. We'll just do this. I'll just, like, fucking do a phone restart, because, man, goddamn, dude, Streamlabs is really dumb, but, oh well. Either way, I know this will at least wrap it up, so, toodaloo beesh. Good lord.